Hello there, hello. Let's just make sure that we've got audio going. As always, it is the first thing we need to check that we have tech working. Yeah, we're all good. So, hello everyone out there in internet land, and welcome to another night, a very special night here on the Extreme Improv Extremed World Championship Festival 2020. It's a very special night because it is our 3-year anniversary show tonight, and starting us off, we have a very special, I believe, a debut show, which I feel very honoured for. So, without further ado, we're going to be on in about half an hour's time, but for the next 20 or so minutes, I would like to introduce you to Wretched Hive Comedy.
Hi, everybody. My name is David Escobedo. I am the owner of Wretched Hive Comedy. Yeah, I'm not the owner. I'm one of the co-owners. Here's the whole thing. This is an illegal show for us. We haven't even announced our team yet. So we shouldn't be performing, so to speak. So this is like a sneak preview. You hear the global debut sneak preview. But I cannot do this alone, and I have some tremendous talent working with me with the Wretched Hive UK. So let me first introduce a man who claims to be able to eat a whole pizza in one sitting, David Elliott. David Elliott, could you join us, please? Also, hey, how you doing, David? It's good to see you.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing excellent. I'm really excited about the next cast member. She claims that she loves. Her favorite scene in Star Wars is when they do the little chess game. She says that's her favorite part of the whole Star Wars franchise. Help me welcome Audra Goffney. Audra?
Hey, everybody. Welcome to my Wes Anderson living room. I just love strategy games. That's it. I just love them. They're my jam.
Awesome.
It's a true fact about me. Strategy games. Favorite thing.
And then the final core cast member of our team is, he says he's never met an Ewok he didn't like. Help me welcome John Nguyen. John Nguyen, please.
Hey!
John, how are you doing?
I'm great. I'm looking forward to meeting more Ewoks.
Awesome. As our new format suggests, we always have a guest artist who's going to be our contestant today. This is an improv show. It's not an improv show. It's a show created through the use of improv with the skills of improv. And so we have for all you Star Wars fans out there, we have some good Star Wars trivia coming up. The contestant today is, I'm going to turn off my screen. Boop. Our contestant comes to us from Denver, co-owner of Rise Comedy. I worked with this individual when I lived in Southern California. Literally one of my favorite people to have been coached by, to work with. So please, Wretched Hive and those of you at home, please help me welcome Josh Nichols. Josh Nichols, if you could join us, please.
What? Hello.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi, everyone. Yes.
Hello.
What time is it in Denver right now?
It is 12:30.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, perfect.
Could you tell us just a couple things about what's going on with the Rise Comedy?
Oh, yeah, so Rise Comedy, we just changed our theater name during all of this pandemic. We wanted Rise because it's how we're going to be at the other end of it. We're going to rise, we're going to dust ourselves off and start. We're here to raise voices, bring levity to people. We're really proud of the new theater name change. Also, Denver is a wonderful improv community with lots of talented people, and I've just had a great time being here. I'm just thrilled.
Thank you so much. As with all our shows, we start off with something that we like to call Audra's Hot Takes. Audra is a researcher, a connoisseur, a sommelier, I guess I would say, of the Star Wars franchise, and she has a lot of hot takes. So, Audra, take it away, please.
Right. So, this is less a hot take and more a rant. Anakin Skywalker is the worst person to ever be created. He's a terrible dude. He's a straight up war criminal. He murders kids. He gaslights his friend / wife / girlfriend / stranger he met when he was 9 once into a relationship. And they bond over him pretending to be dead. He's straight up evil. Not just evil. There's not a delineation between Anakin Skywalker and Darth Vader. Those guys,
15 seconds.
Same fucking guy, right? What a fucking dickhead. He has a single dad who gives up his whole life to make sure he's the best guy he can be, and all he can do at the end is I don't know, just be an asshole. He's just
And that's your
a
time. And that's your
dickweed.
time, Audra. Audra's hot takes. Any other thoughts about Anakin Skywalker? I think the only character that's in almost every single one of the movies.
I'm
I
on
will
board
say-
because... Sorry, Josh, go on.
Oh, I was going to say, I do agree with Anakin on one thing. I'm not a big fan of sand. I'm with him on that.
Yeah,
Well-
I'm kind of with Audra because I was thinking, in the original trilogy, when they all come back in little blue, auras,
Yeah.
that suggests that they've gone on to another life, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And that Anakin is there with Obi-Wan,
Yes.
etc., etc. Presumably, when he arrived, he must have been met by a lot of murdered kids that he murdered.
He just murdered. When obviously it's terrible when his mother dies, and that's traumatic. He murdered an entire village after that.
Yes.
He slaughtered them.
Yes.
And then Padme's like, "Oh, it's okay."
And how would you feel? How would you feel if you were one of those kids?
Yeah.
You're having a nice life, you're playing a harp, you're sitting on a cloud, and then the person who killed you with a lightsaber arrives.
Pops up.
Like,
Pops up.
what are you doing here? Oh, nothing. Well, I saved my son, so I don't go to hell now? What? No, you murdered thousands of people.
Awesome. Awesome. So here's that. Thank you so much. This will probably come up later in the show. So thank you. Audra is full of all these different thoughts about Star Wars that maybe you haven't thought about it in that way. So here's the way the game's going to go, Josh, is I'm going to ask you a trivia question, deep trivia question about Star Wars. Then our core cast will give each one of you will give an answer. So you can decide to take one of their answers or go out on a limb and decide what your own answer is, right?
Great.
Jonathan Nguyen will be holding score, so he'll be scoring everything. Do you have a method, John, for scoring?
I've got a lightsaber pen.
By lightsaber pen. That's how the scoring will occur. So you've been warned, John.
Oh.
Josh. Are you ready, Josh? Are you ready to have your Star Wars knowledge test?
I was born ready. Let's do it.
Nice. Nice. Okay. So the first trivia question we have for Star Wars is, how come you'll never see Darth Vader at a Star Wars movie? So the first question is, how come you'll never see Darth Vader at a Star Wars movie? And I will ask David Elliott to answer that question.
He's a very busy man.
Busy.
Especially during the 80s when he was when he was alive for start. Let's not forget that he is dead.
Okay.
So the chances of him just showing up in a movie theater randomly is probably pretty limited. I would say during the 80s he had a lot on his plate.
Are you going to busy or dead? Or both?
Well, I think during the 80s busy and now dead.
Okay, so that's one of your options, Josh. Audra, why do you think you'll never see Darth Vader at a Star Wars movie?
Oh, it's obviously because he's a war criminal, and if he were to show up at a highly televised premiere of a movie, he'd be arrested and tried for the war crimes that he committed as both a teen, a 20-something, and throughout the rest of his life.
Okay, so your second option is war criminal. Okay, John, what is your answer for why you'll never see Darth Vader at a Star Wars movie?
Oh, well, Darth Vader has been cursed by space wizards, so no one can look at him directly. You can only ever see him at the corner of your eye. So that's why you'll literally never see him anywhere, not even at a Star Wars movie. He is just cursed.
So then John's answer is you might not ever see him. You might not ever see him.
You know so much about the franchise, John.
Just a genius. A Star Wars genius.
Josh, your three answers are he was busy, he's a war criminal, or he's a space wizard, so no one's able to see him. Or do you have your own answer?
Well, I was tempted to say he would just force choke Luke and end the movies early. But I think I will go with war criminal because I don't think war criminals should go to movie premieres.
Okay.
Right?
Can't argue with that.
So
I am interested in the idea of Darth Vader just as some sort of evil ghost in the corner of everyone's eye. I don't know, the Ring Girl or something, but
very
taller and louder.
Yes. The correct answer is David Prowse, who played Darth Vader in July 2010, was George Lucas has restricted him from ever attending any Star Wars movie, any Star Wars premiere. George Lucas says, quote unquote, he burnt too many bridges. So basically, the actor that played Star Wars, David Prowse, just pissed George Lucas off so much that George Lucas has banned him for all his
bridges, because that would mean he is a criminal. So.
So technically, I'm right.
Yeah. But he did have a fallback career as the Green Cross Code Man. For those of us who grew up in the UK, will remember he he was a guy who said, "Don't cross the road without checking the Green Cross code, kids," and he had a big superhero costume. So I think that was.
But yet, Jar Jar Binks can attend all of them, and I think that is not okay.
I think what we've learned about George Lucas is he is bitter and holds a grudge. Those are the two things we know about him.
Those are his strengths, not producing.
No.
So, John, please score accordingly. Josh, your next question is, when do we finally get to see Ewan McGregor and Sir Alec Guinness really get together? So the question is, when do we see Ewan McGregor and Sir Alec Guinness really get together? David Elliott, what's your answer?
I had the video, but I had to buy it sort of late at night in a strange shop in Soho.
Adult video. Answer?
Oh, sorry, I was laughing because that was disgusting. Well,
Audra, when do we finally get to see Ewan McGregor and Sir Alec Guinness really get together?
I think it is in The Rise of Skywalker, which is a terrible movie, when all the voices are going off, going, "You can do it, right?" I think they put their voices together.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Jonathan? John Nguyen?
You can see them in a Lego commercial. They use their voice in a US Lego commercial where they're trying to sell a Lego DeLorean. They're trying to mix up franchises. So
Okay.
Sounds like it could be right.
What happened to the DeLorean part?
It's so crazy. It could be true.
So, Josh Nichols, your answers are in an adult movie, in the Rise of Skywalker's voiceover, or in the Lego commercial, or are you going to go out on a limb and have your own answer?
Well, part of me wants to do the spin-off of the two Obi-Wans, Obi-2s. And I think I'm going to definitely go with, because I don't know if your answer is going to say this, but she's right. It is all the voices in that last movie where they all chirp, all the different Jedis chirp at what's her name? Why can't I remember her name on a Star Wars TV show? Yeah, Rey. Daisy Ridley. Oh, yeah, that part.
That may be correct, but I have to be honest, I haven't seen the end of Rise of Skywalker. So, John, go ahead.
Okay.
What happened? Did you fall asleep?
I just haven't finished it yet. I'm Disney Plus and I haven't finished it. So, John, please score accordingly. The answer is, in Clone Wars, the animated series, the actor who played Obi-Wan, James Arnold Taylor, was told not to do an impression of Ewan McGregor, so he does an impression of both Ewan McGregor and Sir Alec Guinness at the same time.
That's an impression, David. That's not them getting
That's
together.
Not people getting together.
just so you know, David Escobedo has -10 points now for that question.
That's
good thing too.
That's a dirty, dirty question.
I'm sorry that it wasn't an adult video like you wanted, David.
Look, you put me on the spot.
Star Wars.
Yeah, I was trying to think of a good pun. It escaped me.
The next and final trivia question before we move on to the next segment is, Josh, I'm going to ask you and then we'll get 3 answers. Which one of the main actors was proud of the Star Wars Holiday Special? Which one of the main actors was proud of the Star Wars Holiday Special? David Elliott, which one?
Was it?
You know. Are you asking me? You know.
Oh, sorry. I beg your pardon. I thought it was Jeopardy. No. I believe it was. This is going to sound ridiculous because nobody knows he was in it. But it was actually Robert De Niro.
Robert De Niro.
Yeah, he wasn't in the original trilogy, but he did happen to pop up in the Star Wars holiday special just because he had nothing to do with the holidays. It was quite sad, really. He just didn't have anywhere to go.
Well,
so they invited him along. He was a stormtrooper. He had a helmet on.
Yeah, okay, cool. Audra, which one of the main actors was proud of the Star Wars holiday special?
I'm pretty sure it was Carrie Fisher, because I know she also forced them to let her sing that song at the end. It wasn't originally.
Talk about that. That's true. Talk about that.
She just did it. And she was super high, so it seems like something she'd be okay with.
John, what is your answer? Which actor was proud of the Star Wars holiday?
Well, they were misquoted. They were shouting, "Proud to be in there! Proud to be in it!" And they were taken out of context. It was Harrison Ford who was ranting in the middle of the street saying, "I'm proud to be in the Star Wars holiday special." That's all they took. The entire affair of his angry ranting. So,
awesome. I do have to back up Audra. That's a true fact. Carrie Fisher demanded to sing the song, and after she, okay, we'll go into that. But she did demand to sing the song in the holiday special.
Wild.
So Josh Nichols, your answers are Robert De Niro, Carrie Fisher, a misquoted Harrison Ford, or are you going out on your own?
You know, I don't think Harrison Ford's ever happy to be anywhere, so I'm going to say not him.
True.
He always seems underwhelmed wherever he's at. So I'm out of that. I just can't. I think the original actors makes me think, and I would say Carrie Fisher. You know, I'm going to go on my own this time. I'm going to go on my own, and I'm going to say Anthony Daniels.
Betrayal.
Anthony Daniels,
Betrayed.
the actor behind C-3PO.
Yes.
The correct answer is, it's a trick question. Nobody was ever proud of that holiday special. But if you want to score partial points for this, Carrie
Questions are dirty. These are dirty, dirty questions.
Can I just point out how wrong you are, David? Robert De Niro was very proud of the holiday special.
And David Elliott would know because him and Robert De Niro have a very close relationship.
Well, we're like that.
Yes. And if you want to score partial points, Carrie Fisher is the only actor to ever talk about it publicly. None of them will ever comment on the Star Wars holiday special publicly, except for Carrie Fisher. Okay.
Amazing she can remember.
Yeah, she's just making it up. She wasn't actually there, but she still says she enjoyed it.
I feel like she wrote that.
On to the next section.
Protocol droid would have been at least nice about it.
Yeah, that's protocol, isn't it? It's like politeness.
Yeah.
He goes like, if you can't say anything nice, you don't say anything at all. That's the thing, isn't it? He said nothing about it. That's how protocol works.
Do you reckon that R2-D2 was like a real sort of prima donna? Just sort of got really pissed off backstage. I can't work with these amateurs.
They had to beep out all his dirty words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is a truth.
Well, they had to put in dirty words.
There is a truth that George Lucas wanted it to be a foul-mouthed little robot, and they ended up beeping it out, and he liked the beep so much he kept him speaking all beeps. There's a truth to that.
Is that true?
Yeah.
I think so.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, think he did Howard the Duck, Howard the Duck.
I don't know, David. You've lied to us a lot this last couple of minutes. I'm gonna have to double check that.
All of mine come from IMDb. Okay, so here we go to the next section of the game. It's fill in the blank. I'm going to give you a famous Star Wars quote, Josh, and we'll have the core cast fill in the blank. You go with one of their answers, or you come up with your own. So here's the first quote: "Hokey religions and ancient weapons are no match for a blank." Hokey religions and ancient weapons are no match for a blank. Josh, do you need to know the character in the movie for that, or do you feel comfortable?
No, I'm comfortable being wrong.
Okay.
Yeah.
So David Elliott, fill in the blank. Hokey religions and ancient weapons are no match for?
Billy Graham.
Audra, hokey religions and ancient weapons are no match for a?
Eastern European country in Eurovision.
Can you just give us a little background of Eurovision? Because that's not an American theme.
So
Watch the Will Ferrell
Eurovision
movie.
is the greatest televised spectacle to have ever existed. It's a song competition where each country puts forward their best pop star that's available to compete with a ton of can't be dumb songs.
And the Eastern European countries always kill it?
They have been recently.
Okay.
They've been doing pretty cool. Except for Russia. Russia always loses.
For any interested Americans, there's a very good Will Ferrell
Oh, it's so
movie,
good.
which pretty much captures it. It could have been
so
verbatim.
So, John, hokey religions and ancient weapons are no match for a blank. John, what's your blank?
Inserted CGI bantha into the exhibitions of the films.
One of these is right. One of these is correct.
I'm not saying one of these is correct, Josh. Your answers are Billy Graham, Eastern European, and Eurovision, or a CGI bantha, or what is your own for?
I'll go with an angry Wookiee.
An angry Wookiee.
Yeah.
An angry Wookiee. The correct answer is hokey religions and ancient weapons are no match for a good blaster at your side. Han Solo says that.
Oh, right, yeah.
Now you say it, it's obvious.
That makes a
I
lot
think
more
it was all
sense.
true.
Has a
But
better rhythm.
Awesome. So here we go. Another fill in the blank. I'm going to test your hut ease on this one. Here's your hut ease. So Josh, listen to this. We now kong bantha blank. We now kong bantha blank. David Elliott, what's the blank?
Tractor trailer.
Tractor trailer?
You know, like sometimes when you're watching a TV station in a language you don't understand, and there's just an occasional English word pops out. I reckon there's probably no word for tractor trailer.
Okay. Audra, fill in the blank.
Hoodoo.
Hoodoo?
Hoodoo.
Yeah.
You do. Voodoo.
Remind me of the what?
Jonathan? John, you're fill in the blank.
It's a Tinky Winky.
Tinky Winky.
Yeah, one of the Teletubbies.
Okay. So Josh Nichols, it comes down to you. We non kong bantha blank. Do you take one of the suggested or do you have your own?
To come up with something not in the common parlance at all, so I'll say we can now call Bantha collect.
If you money.
The correct answer was actually on the board. Audra was correct. It is poodoo. It is.
Hey!
We now kong bantha poodoo, and it's translated. Now you're bantha fodder, but it's supposed to be bantha crap. It's supposed to be like poop and everything like that.
That is incredible. Is this the level of Star Wars knowledge we're supposed to have to be in this team? Because, frankly...
Audra's on it.
Yeah.
Awesome. Here we go. This is going to be the last question before we get down to scoring. Fill in this blank. Misa called blank. Misa, your humble servant. Okay? David Elliott, what's the answer there?
Misa called blank, Misa, your humble servant. Misa called collect.
Collect. Ooh, collect is a popular answer here. Audra, what's the blank?
It's Jar Jar.
You didn't seem very happy about that.
No, I'm not. I'm not happy about it. I'm deeply unhappy about it, actually. I wish you hadn't asked this question, and I'm hurt that you would inflict this on us.
John?
It's Misa called Doc Brown, Marty. We've got to go back to the future to save everyone.
That definitely sounds familiar.
Josh Nichols?
Well, I'll never forget the scene when it was Misa called Palpatine.
Of course.
That would be better. Anything would be better than what we got.
I so want Josh to be correct.
Okay, well, he is point-wise. There you go.
David, can we just keep going until the word collect is the right answer?
Unfortunately, Josh, as much as I want you to be correct, so John, you're scoring, so you get to score however what's going on. Again, Audra's killing it, and the correct answer is Jar Jar.
I'm sorry, I was right?
Misa called Jar Jar, Misa, your humble servant. I think you've been getting the most correct answers this time.
Mm-hmm.
We have now to the end of our show. We only have 3 minutes left. John, we're going to you for the final score.
Okay, so with minus 10 points, the ominous voice, some of the questions,
There's him right.
frankly. I weighted the questions unfairly, so the last 3 questions were only scoring 1 point each. So Audra done quite well. So David, Elliott, and I become joint next to last on 2 points because we're like that.
That's fine.
Audra did quite well. She came on 15 points.
15.
But the winner. The first answer was worth 115 points. So with 117 points is Josh.
Josh! Josh! Congratulations!
Surprise!
Oh, wow. That is... Wow.
Incredible.
Can you give us a little speech? How did you win? How did you come into the big victory, Josh?
I think it's the magnanimous appreciation of the people that invited me to the show. It's clearly Audra's the winner. So I appreciate the kindness. Do I read the credits now in a character, or how do we...
Please do. Please do.
I think you're part protocol, Joey. We'd like you to read them in the style of Palpatine as Jar Jar Binks.
Misa. Batman ordering soup.
So that is the end of our show. Thank you so much. If we could say goodbye to our core players, David Elliott, thank you so much for being on the show. We'll see you next time. Audra, thank you so much for being on the show. We'll see you next time. Oh, Audra, you have a signing off tagline, don't you? Can we have a tagline?
Oh, yeah. Guys, thank you so much for watching this. Don't forget, be your own dad.
Be your own dad. Thank you, Audra, so much. Jonathan, always a pleasure. Love you. Can you plug your Facebook page?
Yes, I have a Facebook page. It's John Newman Improviser. Go find that. Also, I love you. So.
Awesome. And Josh, thank you so much for being on the show. I adore you, man. I love the work you're doing in Denver.
I love you too. Thank you for having me, man.
How are you doing? How's everything going?
I'm hanging in there, which is the standard. That's the standard right now. Yeah.
Yes, I wish you all the success in the world. If anyone ever wants to take a good coach, wants to take a class with Josh Nichols, it's a wonderful, wonderful experience. He's so insightful.
Thank you so much, David. I adore you. Can't wait to see you again.
Thank you so much. See you later.
Bye.
So that's Wretched Hive Comedy. You can catch us on Twitch. Like I said, we haven't announced our team yet, so this was an illegal performance. So we'll see you near the end of September. See you later, everybody.
Okay, David, before you... you've gone.
No, I'm here.
Okay, come back. I'm so sorry. So, something we hadn't said beforehand is that normally at the very end, I will just pop on just to, thank you guys, and just to give you a tiny bit of, the comments. People said, love it.
You want everyone to come back?
Sorry? Oh, we get comments come up. So, if they're here. But if not, you can relay it. David. Sure. It's all good. But people said, love it. Someone says, Jar Jar Binks was awesome when I was a kid. And someone questioned about, are they rebooting the sequels? I don't know anything about that. Have you heard that? Rebooting?
Oh, they were rebooting, the original trilogy, are you talking about?
No, it says rebooting the sequels. And I vaguely saw, a headline the other day, something about that 7, 8, and 9 don't count anymore. Who knows?
Oh, I did hear about that.
Okay, I'm not the Star Wars expert. Is that an actual thing?
Yeah, so they're talking about people have done such a messy thing. They're thinking about doing It's All a Dream. Audra, are you still on? Because you might know too, but It's All a Dream.
I am still on. I hadn't heard that. That sucks. That sucks so much. I hate that.
But you know what, it is a thing though. With the Halloween films, they just decided not to count all of them after the first one and stuff like that.
Billions of pounds. Millions of pounds went into this, and they're going to be like, oh, no.
Yeah.
If everybody wants to come back, please get a little FaceTime on here. That'd be great. So if everyone wants to come back, please get a little FaceTime.
But
Go ahead,
so guys, people are enjoying the show. They've put some cool things. Someone says, I like Star Killer. There's lots of Star Wars things that... I don't quite know Star Wars well enough to know who all of these characters are. But...
I do, and that's a bad take. Liking Star Killer is a bad take. Sorry, guys.
Josh Nichols, Misa Palpatine. That was
so good.
But yeah, so no, that was a really cool show, and I am so honoured that we were able to have the first outing of this illegal show. So breaking new ground. Sorry if you can hear a bing in the background. There is a performer who's messaging me who doesn't understand that I will get.
I'm gonna message you right now too.
Yeah, there we go.
Sounds like the Star Wars.
But they'll message you.
Yeah. But no, that was brilliant, guys. And just once again, where can people find Wretched Hive?
Go to the Facebook page, Wretched Hive Comedy. We're also on Twitter and Instagram, but we haven't announced it yet, so I kind of don't want to drive people there either.
Okay. Wow. Okay, that's brilliant then, guys. I will. Yep, ding. I just saw your message, David. That's amazing. That's brilliant. So thank you so much. This has been Wretched Hive Comedy. We've got loads more coming up because it is our 3-year anniversary show, our 3-year Improversary show. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you so much. And any of you guys, if you want to do any of our shows ever, I'd love to connect with all of you if I haven't met you before. I was on John's show earlier. I can't point because, on the screen... There you are, John. So check out his page and you'll see us, and you'll see people every day, I think every day, or you have to do it every day now, John, if it wasn't every day, doing 10 minutes of improv. Right, guys, I will let you guys go, because I've got a waiting room full of people who keep dinging me. But thank you so much.
Thank you all so much.
Josh, it was so fun to do that with you.
Yeah, it was great. Thank you.
Such a blast.
Okay, thank you so much, guys. So, bye-bye. Okay, so everyone, I am just going to put you onto a holding screen just for a minute, and then I will bring in all of our other performers, and we will start our 3-year anniversary show. So, be right back.
Welcome back.
I couldn't hear nothing.
Okay, so if anyone wants to share it as well, we're on the facebook.com/extreme improv, youtube.com/extreme improv, or twitch.tv/extreme improv. Facebook's the easiest one to share because if you click share, then people will just naturally see it if they go onto their walls and whatever, or their feeds. I can't remember what these things called.
I can hear you on the stream.
I know, don't worry. And here we go. And hello. So everyone give a big wave. This is a bumper show with a big cast today. So let's see, what can we do to get people more on the screen? There we go. Just a little bit of resizing, and hopefully you can see us all, even if we're teeny tiny, just a little bit. So this is Extreme Improv Extremed. And this specifically is our 3-year Improversary show. So 3 years ago today, at the Camden Comedy Club in London, there was the very first Extreme Improv show. At that time, I thought it was just a one-off idea. Oh gosh, someone's just messaging me and they keep making noise. Right, someone's just messaging me. I'm repeating the thought I just said. So 3 years ago, I thought it was just going to be a one-off idea, but people liked it and we did more. And so anyone who doesn't know the history of Extreme Improv, it actually kind of goes back 10 years, and 1 month today will actually be the 10-year anniversary. But as we were doing for 7 years, we'd come up with new ideas every year, or every half year, or twice a year. We'd come up with a brand new show idea. It was only when Extreme Improv happened, when people said, "Oh, do the championship show again." James, I know you loved the championship show, and just to clarify, this is the championship show.
So this is the one with the belt.
The one with the belt. Yes.
Yeah,
so,
not doing the other show.
So James,
okay.
Everyone, we're going to do introductions in a second. In fact, traditional for a streaming show, I'm going to direct our audience's eyes down below to the suggestion box, and I'm going to ask you all to give us a suggestion of a fear. Please type into the comments, audience, a suggestion of a fear that you may have, and we will use it to inspire our opening game. Now, James, because you haven't done one of these streaming shows before, just to catch you up a little bit, we don't compete for the belt on this show. We get like a little picture of a belt that appears on the screen. But because this is the 3-year Improversary show, for the first time in 4 months, you don't get to keep it, guys. This is a prop. But whoever wins tonight will be able to say they are the actual Extreme Improv champion.
Yes!
Yes! Wow!
I forgot it was real.
It is real. It is a real belt. It's also
so
affecting with a green screen, which is quite cool.
How do you do that effect?
But that's not all. Midway through the show, because it's our 3-year Improversary show, we're going to play a game to decide who is the Extreme Improv podcast champion today. So, and we will decide who is the Extremes champion, because why not? What we won't decide is who is our world champion, because Ashley Edwards, who could not be with us today, not because of any sad reason, but he's just got better things to do, is our world champion, and that title will not be on the line until next year. So, with this, let's meet our cast of improvisers tonight, starting with Al.
Hi, is my microphone on? Yes.
It is.
Hi, damn it, I should have just kept going. I'm Al. I'm one half of the Electric Head. Very happy to be on the anniversary show. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. We are also joined by Danny.
Hello, I'm Danny. I'm part of the Portsmouth Improv Experience, and I am also happy to be here. 3 years.
Okay, we are joined by Elkie.
Hello, I'm from New York, but right now I'm in North Carolina.
Oh, you do seem to be in different parts of the country all the time. Okay, next up, we have Samuel O'George.
Hello, I am Samuel O'George.
Okay, next up, we have JJ.
Hi, JJ from London. I'm very excited about 3 years anniversary, because I've had about 53-year anniversaries. So.
What, you've had 53-year anniversaries? I can't even work. That's 150 years.
Yes, 150.
Wow.
149 next year. That's right. Yep.
Okay, next up we have the Diz.
Oh, hi, everybody. I'm Steve Disbro. I go by Diz. I'm from Improv Chattanooga in Chattanooga, Tennessee in the USA.
I think you should be the Diz. That works for me. It might not work for you.
All right. Well, you can call me. It's your show. You can call me what you like.
We are also joined by Hannah.
Hi, I'm Hannah. I'm from Liverpool, and I am one of Liverpool's all-female Boss Birds improv team.
Okay, next up we have Lisa.
Hello, I'm Lisa Lynn. I'm in Warrington, so not too far from you, Hannah, at the moment. But usually in London with Acaprov, Music Box, and Multiverse.
Okay, and then we have Vicky.
Hey, I'm Vicky. I live in Aylesbury, so I'm a local with David, and I'm happy to be back and doing this because I've kind of been around in and out since the beginning. So bring it on.
Next up we have Andrew.
Hello, everyone. I'm currently in Hastings in the UK.
Okie dokie. Then we have Ellie.
Hello, I'm Ellie.
And last but certainly not least, it almost feels like Extreme Improv royalty has returned. James.
Baby Bean.
Hello. I'm James, sometimes Little, and I am in Chesterfield that has a crooked spire. And I like Extreme Improv and have been here, I feel like 3 years, but it's probably slightly less.
It's only a tiny bit less because if memory serves, you actually, like in 2 days' time, you came to watch a show, and then you were very nice, and I said like just be in it, and you were. You know. So
yeah,
looking at the comments section to get on with our first game, the first thing I see comes from Angus Dustergear, and he has written the word for us, chlamydia. Thank you, Angus. That is so you, Angus. So I asked the audience of something that scares you, and that was Angus's contribution.
As you mean to go on, eh?
Sandra George says.
That's the tone.
Yeah, Sandra George says, Samuel, you are my long lost brother. Interesting.
Long lost brother.
Hugh on Facebook says.
I adopted.
I don't know. Okay, so Hugh says
there's
men
an
with beards.
anniversary bombshell right there.
Right. So anyway, let's go on with our first game. Our first game is going to be something a little bit different. Everything's going to be a little bit different, just to reflect how many people we've got on the show. And we're going to start with Verbatim. We're going to start with the game known as Verbatim. So, just to clarify how this game works, usually we give a performer 30 seconds to perform a dramatic monologue. And then we'll ask another performer to try to recreate it as precisely as they can. Because it's a bumper show, guys, I can hear all of your messages in the background. I don't know how to mute it. Bear with me. I don't know how to mute it. Right, so don't worry, it will happen. So, because there's a lot of us, we are going to have 1 minute to create a three-handed scene. We are going to have 1 minute to create a three-handed scene, and then another 3 performers are going to have 1 minute to try to recreate it. So something that scares you is what I asked the audience for, and we've got suggestions such as public transport from Damien. Hello, Damien. Seymour says, people who wear glasses. Dave Green says, I'm gutted I'm missing out on doing this show. Dave, message me if you want to pop up. You can do. Right, so.
For God's sake.
Yeah, I know, right? I can't say no to anyone. So, anyway, we're going to have.
Everyone, pile on.
Pile on. We're going to have the idea of a fear of water. A fear of water. Starting us off in this, I would like to have Diz, Al, and Sam. Diz, Al, and Sam. If the rest of you can stop your videos for a moment. Diz, Al, and Sam. You are going to have 1 minute to create a scene based around the fear of water. Everyone else, I'll give you the heads up. Pay attention, because you're going to have to try to recreate this. And here you go.
Oh my God! Did you hear? Did you hear?
Hear what?
What? Did you not hear about the H2O?
You mean what? Oh no.
He means water wolves.
H2O!
Right?
Water wolves?
Say it out loud.
Are you being chased by water wolves?
Yes, every single day of my life. Have you not heard?
I mean, I wondered what that blubbering hill was that chased you everywhere. They're coming for you, Sam. You better run. You better run, buddy.
You better run, Sam. Better run.
That's
Run,
not
Sam,
fun.
run.
Oh, Des, look, they're gonna get him. They're catching up.
Oh, this is fun to watch, though. Look.
It is,
Look, they're
Des,
tearing him. Oh, they've got him on the leg. Look at that.
Can I borrow your camera, Des?
Yeah. Take my camera. Al. There you go.
Oh, look,
Yeah.
they've taken the leg right off him now.
Oh, they've taken it. Oh, how is he still standing on just one leg? That's amazing.
They've torn his T-shirt off as well.
They've torn his T-shirt off as well. That's crazy.
Look at that. And his trousers.
And that is 1 minute. So thank you so much. Well done there. Well done. So well done, Diz, Sam, and Al. Next up, I am going to ask JJ, Andrew, and Hannah. JJ, Andrew, and Hannah, you're going to have 1 minute to try to recreate Group 1's original performance. I've forgotten the names already. Group 1's original performance. Yeah?
I didn't see it because I was dealing with an ice problem. So can someone drop in and I'll...
Okay, so JJ, we thank you for your honesty. JJ, step out, and can I have Elkie in, please?
Problem.
An ice problem.
God knows. Okay, so you have 1 minute to try to recreate the first group's original scene. And here you go.
Oh my God, guys.
Have you heard?
What?
What?
Something happened, and I gotta run.
Water wolves?
Yeah, the water wolves. Exactly. Say more.
Oh, the water, yeah. Oh, the water. Well, you better run for those water.
Run, Sam, run.
Run, Sam. Run.
Oh
no.
It's got a leg.
God, it's taken the leg right off. That's.
Oh, she's still standing.
Yeah, that's great. Can I borrow your camera?
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, thanks, Diz. Right.
Taking off my clothes.
This is hilarious.
God.
This is gonna be great on you being framed.
Flip-flops. Everywhere. More water.
Oh, she said the W word.
And that is 1 minute. Thank you so much. Well done there, guys. So now moving things on. JJ, did you see that one? Okay, so next up, can we have JJ, Vicky, Danny? Have you done this yet?
Nope.
JJ, Vicky, and Danny, you will go next. You're going to have 1 minute to recreate Group 2's recreation of Group 1's original performance. And here you go.
Oh my God!
I've gotta run! I've gotta run!
What? What's the matter?
I need water! I need water!
Is it
Oh,
the water wolves?
Yeah, you better run, Sam.
I'm running!
Run, Sam!
Run. Oh no, look, the water's everywhere. They've got
My
it.
t-shirt's coming off! My t-shirt's coming off! Oh, I need more water!
Oh, they've got it. They've got his leg. They've got his leg.
I'm just going to take the camera. I just want to...
Oh, let me give you. Yeah, there you go.
Thanks. Right.
But he's still standing if the legs come off.
Get 200 quid for it.
I need more!
This is really fun. Oh, he said the W word.
Oh.
This is going to look great on You've Been Framed, right?
Right. Got 200 quid. He looks quite fit.
Okay, and that is 1 minute. Well done there, guys. Now I've completely lost track of how many we've had already. So, we've had 3, 6, 9, so that should leave 3 left. We should have Ellie, I believe. You haven't had a go, have you? Lisa, you haven't had a go. And James, you haven't had a go. I believe that's anyone. Have I missed anyone out? Okay, so James, Lisa, and Ellie, you will now have 1 minute to recreate the recreation of the recreation. Good luck, and here you go.
Run, stop!
Oh no! Is it what? It's the.
Is okay?
Yeah, you said it. No, it's all over.
Oh,
the water wolves. It's the water wolves.
Run, Sam!
No, no! Run! Whoa! Camera, film for you. Right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Pass me the camera. Okay, thank you. Oh.
Whoa.
Oh no.
They're coming. They've got my leg.
Framed.
My leg.
Oh God, they've got a T-shirt.
Yeah, somewhere. Ah, where is it? The water wolves. Oh, shut up. Ah, do I do this on the first one?
Wait,
Yes.
you've been framed.
And that is 1 minute. Well done there. So, audience, in a moment we are going to take things full circle. This is definitely the most epic game of verbatim we've ever played. But in a moment we are going to come back to Al, Sam and Diz. And you will have 1 minute to recreate Group 4's recreation of Group 3's recreation of Group 2's recreation of Group 1's own original performance. Audience, as soon as you've seen this, put over the name of the team or the group number, 1, 2, 3 or 4, who you felt did the best recreation of what came before. Remember that Group 1's original scene is not up for scrutiny here. And with that, everyone else, cameras off, just back to Group 1. And you have 1 minute, and here you go.
Hey Sam.
Oh, look at Sam run.
You're right, Sam. What's up?
Yeah, Sam, what's going on?
Think he's alright, guys.
I don't know. He doesn't usually act this way.
No, this is very unusual.
Hey,
Sam?
give me hey, take my camera. Film this.
Cool. You'll get
We'll put
100
this on-
quid for this on YouTube frame.
Yeah.
He say water wolves.
He did say water wolves. Oh my God! Look, there's one on his leg right now.
So that's what water wolves look like.
That's what water wolves are. Oh man, I didn't know they were so bloodthirsty.
Sam, wave.
Wave, Sam, wave.
Take your shirt off, Sam.
Yeah, oh yeah, take your shirt off.
Yeah,
Chicks
go on,
love that.
Take your shirt off. Go on.
Yeah.
Clothes are coming off. Water wolves. Ah.
Come on, Sam, a little beefcake for the ladies. We got to do something here. We're not going to get more
Yeah.
views.
Oh,
a nipple?
I missed that. I missed
A
that.
nipple?
Here,
Come on,
kid.
Sam.
You try it. I can't get it. I'm not fast enough.
Fine. Come on, Sam, work
And
with me, man.
that is time. Well done, everyone. Come on back. So, audience, it is voting time. Who do you think
Sorry,
did the
Sam.
best recreation of what came
Don't you
before?
dare
If you
apologise,
felt
Al.
it was Group 1 just then vote for Group 1. If you thought it was Group 3 before, or Group 4 before, then vote Group 4. If you felt it was Group 3, vote Group 3. Group 2, then vote for Group number
How are we supposed to remember what groups we were in?
That is
What
entirely their problem, JJ.
Yeah.
Right, so just put the name of a performer who you like, and we'll figure it out from there.
Yeah.
So
We
just
did the right thing, starting off nice and easy.
yeah, absolutely. So we often
Don't want
start
to
with
blow up too
verbatim.
soon.
We've done dual log verbatim, so let's do 3-person verbatim. Why not? So Stephanie says Group 2 was the funniest. Janie says Group 1. And let's see if we got Group 2 says Joe. Sienna Bliss on Periscope says Group 2. Debbie says Group 1. Assad says, why am I not on this show? Assad, come in the comments. Everyone can join in. Right, I'm not going to say no to anyone tonight. Assad, message me. I'll find a way for you to join in somewhere. So, okay, let's have a look. Group 2 was the best. So we've got Group 2, LA. What does that mean? So Group 1... Bella Quinn says LA. I don't know if that refers to anyone, does it?
Oh,
Right.
that's La, which is Egyptian.
Al backwards.
Oh, I
It's Al
see.
backwards.
So, Group 2 says Angus. Ellie, of course. LA? Is that what you mean? LA? LA? That's the way of pronouncing it. Group 1, 2 was the best. 2. Group 2. Who was Group 2? So, Elkie...
I was.
Elkie, Andrew, and Hannah.
And then I left.
Yes, I know. Elkie, Hannah, and Andrew, you win. Well done there. Well done. Audience, we have changed what we were asking for in the suggestion box. And next thing we're going to need are suggestions of characters from fiction, people from history, plus their secrets. So we're going to need characters from fiction and people from history, plus their secrets. So, we are going to quickly move on to our next game, which is going to be a single syllable showdown. We're going to do a single syllable showdown. The way this works, there will be 2 performers, and I can say right now, this is going to be the most brutal judging on this game imaginable. So, there are going to be 2 performers in a scene at any one time, but everything the performers say must be single syllable words. So, for example, they can say hi, but they cannot say say hello. They can say
Oh,
Dave,
hello.
but they cannot
They
say
can say
David.
Dave. But they cannot say David.
Are we doing this like a round now, JJ?
It's just.
Right, so, okay, the other couple of rules is you are not allowed to have any hesitations whatsoever. So, no pausing, dramatic thoughts or whatever.
Can you
And you're
give
not
us
allowed.
an example of the shortest hesitation we can do? Just because this has been bothering me the whole fest.
Okay, no. Right, so, I will judge it at the time. I will judge it at the
Just
time.
before the no.
Right, so, right. Or maybe I did demonstrate it then, who knows. The other rule is you're not allowed to have a circular conversation. So if I think that you're saying similar sentences, repeating back what the other person said to you, then you'll be eliminated. If you're doing well, and by well probably with this many epic performers tonight, might just mean about a minute or 90 seconds, I'll give you a pat on the shoulder and excuse you from the scene to tag someone else in. So let's have a look of another thing that you are scared about. So, scared of spiders, scared of rotten teeth, scared of serial killers, water wolves with a laughing face, says Debbie. I think that was from the last scene. Okay, so I think we are going to go for scared of men with beards. Sorry, Andrew. Scared of men with beards. Sorry, Danny. Sorry, Al.
And Al.
Right, yeah. So, starting us off in this scene, I would like to have Diz and Hannah. Diz and Hannah. Everyone else step out of the scene. So, you are scared with men with beards. Single syllable showdown. Begin.
Men scare me with face bits.
Look, love, I got rid of mine.
Okay.
You
Looks
like it?
Good.
Thank you. I did it for you.
You're so sweet.
I know.
Do
But
I
you-
need to shave now?
Please.
Where?
All over.
Oh, over, and Diz, you are out. Okay, next up, can we have Samuel O'George in?
Did you get rid of it yet?
No, not yet.
Oh, you goose, you.
I know.
What are you like?
What about?
Oh, Hannah, that's a hesitation. Sorry, Hannah, that's a hesitation. Next up, can we have Lisa in, please?
Ooh.
And continue.
Does mine scare you?
No,
Oh, I see how it is.
it's short.
Yes, but it is a beard still.
Long ones. Bad.
Like yours.
Yeah.
Yours looks blonde.
Bleached.
Oh, I see. Did you go to a place where they cut hair for that?
I did. It was fab.
How much did it cost?
£5?
That's cheap.
Yeah. Did you get yours done?
No, I thought I should do mine on my own.
You did?
Hang on, I'll get the blade.
Sounds bad.
Why? I'm a pro.
Life risk.
To who?
To you. Your
What are
throat.
you?
The blade. Blood.
Should I let you do it?
No.
Oh,
I've shakes.
should I put it back?
Yeah.
Props for the best. Can't believe that went in.
Oh, believe, and Sam, you are out.
Does he have a
Next
razor
up,
there?
can we have Vicky in, please?
Knew I shouldn't have broke character.
He was doing so good.
It went in.
I need help.
Why?
My man won't shave.
Harry. Harry! I'm gonna kill myself.
Oh, hairy situation. Lisa, you are out. Next up, can we have Andrew in, please? I just hope you've shaved. Oh, you haven't shaved.
Do I scare you? You should run.
Don't
Run.
get close. Wow. I don't like that. Take it away. Oh, away.
Oh! Okay, next up, can we have Ellie in?
Is that yours?
Yes, what's wrong with it?
Did you grow it?
I did.
Is
Why?
it from your dad?
He gave it to me.
What does that make you feel?
Sad.
Why?
I don't know.
Do you normally do this?
Normally? That was a very
He's
long...
giving me nothing!
Okay, next up, can we have JJ in, please?
I don't like your hair.
There's not much of it.
On your face.
Well, fuck you. I like this beard.
I don't.
I'm tired of people dissing.
People! And Andrew, you're out. I'm losing track. Al, you've not been in.
Hey, man. Got some coin?
You are one hair dude.
How dare you?
I'm just going to give you a
Long
little
hair,
warning there. Normally we
beard
don't...
hair, mussy hair,
Mussy?
mustachio.
That's okay.
Leave now.
Okay, thank you. Just as a heads up, if there were...
Put the cash in the bag.
I'll carry on. If the hair, if you say a word that's part of a word, it doesn't count. Okay?
Yeah, there you go.
David.
Are you not out?
I'm out. I'm not David.
Am I out?
Ooh, he's gone.
Thank God.
Yes.
Now
He
we
was
can...
a bit much.
Yes, now we can talk beard.
Yes. Beards, no way for me.
No? You don't like them at all?
No hair on the face.
What if you saw one in the day?
There would still be hair on the face.
So it's not just at night that they scare you.
At all times. No hair.
I thought it might just be in the dark.
You thought wrong.
For me, it's the feel of the fur in my hand that makes me sick.
See, fur is like a pet to me. I don't want to pet your face, you know?
Would you put my face out to poo?
That makes no sense.
No, I know. I was just thinking, God.
Okay. So next up, can we have James in, please?
Will you pet my face? It's there.
It's there, but I will not. No hair on the face for me.
It's hair, not there.
Are you Dr. Seuss?
I can.
Doctor, and I am in. Hey, Doc.
Hey, Had.
So, look, the hair.
No hair?
No. Small snakes grow. My mum.
Whoa.
Hair snakes. You know.
All snakes?
Yes. All our fam's hair are like snakes. With fangs.
Like Med. From Greece. Med.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
You look good.
I know. Wait, what?
I like you.
So, you think peeps will like the snakes if they bite just a bit?
There's room for snakes in their life.
Oh, good. Will you tell them?
I think you should have a pet shop of your face. You should sell snakes.
Yes. I might do that.
Pick them off.
Yes.
And give them.
Pick them off? Pick them off?
Pick off the snakes and give them to girls and boys who want snakes.
I will give the snakes. I will give my snake to girls and boys. Yes.
They'll like brown ones and
green
red
ones?
and green ones
Long ones?
and small ones.
Right. Can I ask?
But not
Yes.
hair. Not hair on snakes. Not hair on the snakes.
No
on
hair.
Your face.
So
no hair on the snakes, but on your face.
So I see what you're saying. Oh shit, saying. Right, okay, and I think. Oh, Danny, you're in, and continue.
Please help me. I have a plight.
You do. What hell that is?
This thing on my face scares me. It won't get off.
Have you tried pull?
Oh, and you're out. Is that everyone now? Is that everyone?
Yep.
So Danny, you win that round. Well done. Everyone come on back.
And bring the last one on.
Everyone come on back. Yes, this is often the way it's worked in the history of this show. Just by surviving one game or being on last, you win. So let's have a quick look to the comments. We've got lots of comments through for our next game. So without further ado, let's get on to it. Assad said, I vote for whatever group Hannah and Ellie are in. I think they were different groups, so interesting. Right, so... Yes, I'm not going to read that comment though. So, okay, we're going to move on to our next game, which is going to be an extreme monologue. An extreme monologue. The way this works is each of our performers are going to be given an opportunity to perform a monologue. However, they have to try to keep this monologue going as long as they humanly can. There are 2 rules they cannot break. The first is they are not allowed to repeat any words whatsoever. They are not allowed to repeat any words at all. This is what makes it an extreme monologue. Also, they are not allowed to hesitate, which we count as extended pauses or saying things such as or like non-words. So if they break either of these rules and any of the other performers notice that they have done this, then you just call out freeze, and if you are correct in your challenge, that is the end of their monologue. Whoever keeps their monologue going the longest wins. So, starting us off on this, let's come over to Diz. Diz, you may go first.
Okay.
Guys, you don't need to take your cameras out. I will spotlight people. It's all good. Gosh, everyone's dancing around on the screen. Diz, you are going to be the character. You are Tarzan. You secretly love living in the city. You are Tarzan. You secretly love living in the city. And here you go.
Me love live city. Tall building. Swing. Between them. Good times had at nightclubs. Dancing. Snorting cocaine. Me like and me repeat me many
repetition
times.
of me at 25 seconds. And Diz, you actually called time on yourself there.
Many
times.
Let's have a look. You are going to be... God, I don't know who any of these characters are.
Who's
Marvin
next?
the Paranoid Android we've got as one. The next one we've got is Funky Winky. What are any of these things, audience? I don't know who these characters are. Okay, so
Marvin
next...
the Paranoid Android is from Hitchhiker's Guide.
Oh, okay, there you go. So, JJ, you're going to be Marvin the Paranoid Android, and your secret is you do comedy impressions. So you are Marvin the Paranoid Android, and your secret is you do comedy impressions. This is an extreme monologue, and here you go. Okay, so I've got a feeling JJ.
People.
Okay, JJ, there was a little bit of a freeze, so we're going to restart you there. Okay? And here you go.
Not many people know I am funny. Impressions, comedic slavery, and people watching.
People! Not many people know.
Oh, bummer.
Unfortunately. Vicky, you will go next. 25 seconds, still the time to beat. Vicky, you are going to have the character. You are Dory. You really do have a good memory. You are Dory. Your secret is you actually do have a good memory. And here you go.
Oh my gosh. I have a problem. I have lied to everyone for such
Oh, repetition of I at 8 seconds. Repetition of I.
How am I still in the
Shocking.
Okay.
Never speak fast in this game. Never speak fast in this game.
Okay, next up we're going to
I
come
should
to...
know that after 3 years. I should know that.
Okay, so Elkie, you're going to go next. You are going to be... you are going to be Jerry Springer doing open heart surgery. You are Jerry Springer. You are doing open heart surgery. And here you go.
Open heart surgery. Audience, do you know the complications that come from this? Yes, I do. Because
Repetition of doom.
Freeze.
Oh, you're right. 23 seconds. Do you know the complications? Oh, next up, we're going to come to Ellie. Ellie, let's find a character for you. You are going to be... you are Legolas from The Lord of the Rings, as suggested by Biddy Wink Wink. Love that name. So, Legolas. And you are...
Biddy Wink.
Yeah, that's the person's name. Right.
I want to meet this person. Sounds like a great librarian.
Okay, you are going to be Legolas and you're secretly addicted to Marmite. You are Legolas. You're secretly addicted to Marmite. And here you go.
Marmite. I'm sexy. Give me that ring, Legolas. That's mine. A horse. A kingdom. I said
Hey, repetition of A, 22 seconds.
I had no idea what I was doing.
Well, the interesting thing is you were speaking to Legolas even though you were supposed to be Legolas.
I know.
Okay, next up, we will come to Lisa. So, Lisa, let's find a character for you. You are going to be... You are Doctor Who. And you love theme parks. You are Doctor Who. You love theme parks. And here you go.
I've crossed millenniums to reach this theme park. The rides here are fantastic.
Oh, repetition of the? Did that happen?
Oh, the theme park, isn't it? The theme park, the rides here.
Oh, okay.
Maybe. I don't know. I've no idea. I blacked out. Who knows?
Next up, we're going to come to Al. Al, you will go next. Let's find a character for you, Al. And your character is... You are Lady Gaga, and you are an opera singer. You are Lady Gaga, the opera singer, and here you go.
All right, lads. My name's Lady Gaga, and I'm here tonight to sing you a bit of opera. Which one of them would you like in your ears?
Oh, okay, repetition. So that's 17 seconds. Wow, okay. So, Diz, you are still in the lead with 25 seconds.
That's unbelievable.
Next up.
that was a terrible Gaga.
Next up.
Lady Gaga.
I was convinced.
I thought you said Albert Steptoe, sorry.
Oh, my mistake. Next up, Danny. Let's bring out the one who usually does so well at this. You are the Riddler. You are the Riddler. You get your riddles from Google. You are the Riddler. You get your riddles from Google. And here you go.
Okay. Right. Batman. Bruce Wayne, I think. Anyway, riddles. Where are they? Ooh, interesting. Might use these later. But today and tomorrow, this shouldn't cost much. Bank balance. Oh.
Or a repetition of ooh.
Yes, I agree with that.
said
We had an
earlier.
earlier. 48
Lots of pauses.
seconds. 48 seconds. 48
Oh,
Very
seconds.
long-minded hesitation.
Go, Danny.
Hey, boy.
Okay,
A
next
lot
up.
of humming. A lot of hmms.
A lot of ums, and I agree with Elkie. A lot
Yeah.
of ums.
Well, guys, you need to call them out. You need to
bypass.
call them out. You can be...
Well,
Right,
you're the boss.
James, you will go next. You will go next, James. You are going to be Jason Momoa. You are wearing a muscle suit. You are Jason Momoa, Aquaman. And you are wearing a muscle suit. And here you go.
It's good to take this suit off. I like how big it makes me, but I can't tell a lie anymore.
Oh, the eyes have it at 15 seconds. Okay, who hasn't had a go? Andrew, you haven't had a go. Let's go over to Andrew. Andrew, you are Dobby, and you are Voldemort in disguise. You are Dobby, and it turns out you are Voldemort in disguise. And here you go.
I'm Dobby. I don't know who I am, but I'm really...
Wait, incorrect challenge at 8 seconds. I and I'm. I and I'm.
No, he said I'm twice.
Oh, did he?
I'm
Probably.
Oh, okay, 8 seconds. Next up, Hannah.
I'm
Hannah, you will go next. Let's find a character for you. You are going to be Billy Elliot, and you have 2 left feet. You are Billy Elliot. You have 2 left feet. Here you go.
Trying to dance with 2 left feet is hard. Different forms of movement, horrendous. Jazz, tap, ballet, contemporary, zumba, high kicks, low ones. Get your arm up, push it down. But with me, I can't do that. Honestly, awful. Trying so hard, tripping over, falling, skidding. Ouch! Why?
Repetition of hard.
Repetition of I.
Repetition of I at 47 seconds. 47 seconds. I believe Danny was 48 seconds.
Oh, Rob.
So, next
I
up.
don't know. He hummed his way today.
Okay, Sam, you've not had a go. Has anyone else not had a go? I will go next. I will go next. Performers, can you suggest a character for me?
Banana
Jack
Man.
Sparrow.
Banana Man, I heard first. Banana Man talking about something like, what is Banana Man's secret?
Allergic
He
to
doesn't
bananas.
like bananas.
Okay, so I'm allergic or I don't like bananas. And here I go. Hello, everyone. Eric here. Secret to tell you. See, this suit made of skin from the yellow beast, bananas, makes me wretch. You heard rumours.
Repetition of you. Repetition of you.
Oh, poo. 25 seconds.
Vicky.
And
Straight
last
18.9, but apart from that...
25 seconds. Right, I put on the timer.
What?
I put on the timer.
Oh.
Right.
Super
So,
Christ. In.
okay,
Start.
Sam, you will go next and last, in fact. So 48 seconds is the time to beat. And you are going to be Superman, and you are scared of flying. You are Superman, and you are scared of flying. And here you go.
Up to the sky and away! No, that will not happen today. Superman does not want to fly.
Not.
Oh,
Not happening
so
today, not flying.
Not happening today.
so there we
determined to get you,
go.
Sam.
As is often the case, Danny, you have won 2 games in a row. So there you go. Well done, Danny.
Oh,
well
Danny.
done. So, audience, I'm going to change what I'm asking for in the suggestion box. And this time, I am going to ask for suggestion of something exciting. Audience, quick as you can, give us a suggestion of something exciting.
Not what Sam's doing.
Sam's having a
I've got an, it's a mirror, and I wanted to cover it, but I hid behind it. And
Are you sure it's a mirror, or is it another you?
Oh, I like that.
Oh,
the real you.
Mention Sam.
Okay, audience, please give us a suggestion of something exciting. Although I could take that suggestion, another you. That's quite an exciting prospect. So, next up, we are going to do the game. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to do 3 four-handers. The first one we are going to do is what is known as Alliteration Anarchy. We're going to play the game Alliteration Anarchy here. The way this works, in this scene, I would like there to be... well, in fact, I will get the ball rolling on this one. I will be in this scene. Let's have James in this scene. Let's have Sam in this scene. Hang on, let's have a look here. And let's have Ellie in this scene. Let's have us 4 in the scene. Everyone else take out their cameras. So, if anyone wants to learn how to play any of these games, you can pick up a copy of the Extreme Improv Big Book of Improv Games. But regardless, thank you for the opportunity plug, guys. So, let's have a look. Something exciting. And we've got the suggestion of watching this show. Thank you very much, Joe Ross. Thunder and Lightning, says Sandra. Oh, George. Let's have a look. Going on holiday, finding out I've lost weight. I think Thunder and Lightning should inspire this scene. Thunder and Lightning. So, this is going to be a scene about Thunder and Lightning. The way Alliteration Anarchy works, audience, if you've not played this before, is each of us are going to be assigned a letter of the alphabet. In this scene, we can say any words we like. However, we have a goal, and that goal is to begin as many words as we can with the letter we have been assigned. Are you all right, Ellie? Okay, so...
I think we've got a screen invader.
Oh, I didn't see that. So, Sam, as much as possible, begin words with the letter F. James, as much as possible, begin words with the letter S. Ellie, as much as possible, begin words with the letter M. And I will begin as many words as I can. In fact, guys, give me a suggestion of a letter.
Q.
I knew you'd do that. Right, with the letter Q. And this is a scene...
Oh, I'm joking.
Okay, go on then. Z. Okay, much better. So, I will begin as many words as I can with the letter Z. And this is a scene about thunder and lightning. And here we go.
Have you found on Facebook?
Sorry?
It's freaking everywhere.
Sorry?
The thunder!
Zeus! Zeus zaps down the lightning!
It's like
Scary storm!
Oh, scary indeed! Xander! Silence! Let Zoe speak!
Okay, Mike, what is the most important maximum minuscule amount you can mint me?
0!
Small. Shiny small shoe.
Zilch!
I'll show you a
0!
small shoe.
Zip!
That's what I was thinking.
Mum said me, you, Mike, Mark, and Millie should mate.
Zoinks!
In the molehills.
Fred and
Under
his family.
Shudders suddenly.
The mist, but there's so much mist in
Oh.
the air. Do you mate with mist?
Some do, some don't. Zip, unzip.
I shut the storm? The storm's still there.
Mighty mother of moose.
Oh. Silence, silence. Z.
He's having a mare.
Oh.
Falling asleep? How shall you sleep?
Sleep with the white noise machine.
Mike, there will be a moo.
Oh.
Sheep counting. Sheep counting. Sleep sooner.
Sheep from the Sisu.
Sheep from Sunderland.
For flip's sake! What are we thinking here?
Can we make the most of this mad moment, please?
Certainly.
Frankly, I think it's frightening.
Scary.
More? More. Give me more.
Fucking frightening.
Okay. Mostly there.
Very fucking
Oh,
frightening.
oh, look, zit, zit. Oh.
Oh, motherfucker.
So much stuff came out your shady face.
Right on my flipping face.
Oh.
Make it rain. Man, it's moist.
Oh.
It is moist.
Showers. I think we should shower. Shall we shower?
Can we stop fudging the friggin' point?
And scene! At that point, we will stop. Well done. Everyone else come back. Audience, who... Oops, I switched myself off. Who do you think made the best use of their letter? Who do you think made the best use of their letter? It is voting time. Put some votes into the comment section. Who do you think made the best use of their letter? Whilst these votes are coming through, let's ask a few of our performers, but not all of them. It'll take all day. Who they felt did the best. Hannah, who do you think made the best use of their letter?
I thought you were all amazing, but Ellie literally had me rolling when she said "Mighty Mother of Moose." that won me over. Bring a moose into it.
Okay. Al, who would you give it to?
Well, that last statement almost had me won over with Sam, but again, any scene you can bring a moose into, you gotta take.
The moose?
Which I'm sure Sam will understand.
Of course, of course.
Okay, and Lisa, who would you give it to?
I really enjoyed James not saying the word spots, even though his letter was S and said like stupid shady face place.
I forgot about shady face. That was good.
Okay, so let's go over to the comment section, and we've got votes for Sam, Ellie, Sam. Let's see what else we've got coming through. Okay, oops, that's got dropped down. Sam again. James, Ellie. Sam. Sam, you've won. Okay, well done there, Sam. Okay, next up, audience. I'm going to change what we're looking for here. Can I please have a suggestion of a body part? Please give us a suggestion of a body part. Please put those into the comments section. Can we read that? That's weird. Okay, right. So please give us a suggestion of a body part into the comments, please.
Okay, right.
A suggestion
of a body part into the
How come I can hear myself? Is that me or is that you guys? It was me. Don't know why that happened. Right,
None
so...
of us are really there, David. You're on your own. You have been for the last few weeks.
Shit, no!
Years, even.
Yeah, it could be. It could be.
He's locked in the broom cupboard.
So...
Gordon the Gopher.
Gordon the Gopher. Okay, so next up, audience, we are going to play the game called Body Language. We're going to play the game known as Body Language. And in this scene, I would like there to be Lisa. I would like there to be Al. I would like there to be... Guys, don't jump off the screen, I can't see. I would like there to be Elkie. And I would like there to be Hannah. Okay, so the way this works is a little bit like the last game, but instead of being assigned a letter of the alphabet, you are each going to be assigned a body part. And you can do whatever you want in the scene, but the one who wins will be the one who can make most creative use of their body part in the scene. So make most creative use of the body part that you are assigned. Let's have a look. So, I think that we are going to start off, and Elkie, I am going to assign you your teeth. You have to use your teeth as creatively as you can. Such a lovely smile. There we go. Next up, Al, you have to use your eyebrows as creatively as you can. Oh, there we go. He's got going there. Next up, Lisa, you have to use your chin as creatively as you can within the scene. That's a chin. And lastly, let's find something for Hannah. Hannah, you have got to use... Oh, this is an interesting one for you. You've got to use... Oh, hang on, let's just see. What is that? No, we won't use that one. Right, so next up, you've got... you've got to use your tonsils as creatively as you can. It sounded fun at first, and I was like, I don't know if there's any potential in that. But do you know what, Hannah? I think you can rise to this challenge. So, Hannah, you've got to use your tonsils. Lisa, you've got to use your chin. Al, you've got to use your eyebrows. And Elkie, your teeth. Let's find out what this scene is about. And let's have a look. Audience, we're going to need a few more body parts. We'll need a few more body parts, but I'm just going to change at this stage. Can we have suggestions of famous movies, please? Can we have some suggestions of famous movies? But let's see what this might be about. This is going to be a scene about going on holiday. This is a scene about going on holiday. And this is a game of body language, and here you go.
Right. Is everyone packed?
Yes. I brought everything I need. I got the snacks because I'm always hungry.
That makes me feel very suspicious. What about you?
Is it left or right in the car?
That makes me even more suspicious.
Oh, you know what we need? Floss.
I really don't think that I should go, you know. I feel a bit ill.
Oh, yes, your tonsils look cute. Let me feel.
I'm not surprised, by the way. It's just a very high wind.
Weird thing is, though, I can't talk unless I press on my tonsils.
Yeah, I see that. Oh, maybe just don't, maybe some hot water.
Have you tried a vocal massage?
No, I haven't. Should I try?
Yeah, just get right in there and just roll it around.
Or I can, like, chop you in the throat. I can chop you in the throat. No? Chop you in the throat.
Not okay. Not okay.
No?
Wouldn't that hurt? I'd try it myself. Tonsillectomy. Tonsil. Oh my god.
Ooh.
Sorry, what was happening? I was playing with my eyebrows. Are you all okay? Look.
I think your tonsil's on the floor, over there.
There's a
there.
tonsil on the floor. Wait, it's gone down
there.
that crack. I'm going to use my eyebrow scout. Just let me peel it off, and it will crawl into the cracks and retrieve your tonsils in no time.
I have to say, those are some nice tonsils, though.
Well, be very careful.
Yeah, don't step on those.
Let me tie a fishing hook to my chin and see if I can fish them out.
Oh, why don't you use my other eyebrow? It's back.
Wonderful, they're back.
Oh, now I have no eyebrows.
They look a bit lumpy. Maybe try and bash them down.
Right.
We're talking about the tonsils or the eyebrows?
Well, you can't tell, but I'm very shocked because we've missed our flight.
Oh, man. We could catch the next one.
We could. Or we could sail there instead. I'm thinking I could, use my head as an oar. And just chin our way to France. What do you think?
Well, I do think you have a very oary chin, but I never wanted to say. Look, can anyone see my... Oh, here they are. Now I can be surprised again.
Oh, she's lost her voice. The tonsils have fallen out.
Maybe it's for the best. Not that your voice sounded grating or anything. Not that I'm saying that.
As you can see, I'm unsure if it is for the best.
Is that what Oh, is that how you
And
put your eyebrow
scene.
back on?
Well done, guys. I'll stop you there. Okay, so everyone come on back. Audience, it is once again voting time. Please put your votes into the comment section of who you felt made the best creative use of their body part. Who do you think made the best creative use of their body part? If you want to raise a toast and say chin chin and then vote for Lisa, then do so. If you want to say cheese...
That's swearing, isn't it?
Sorry?
Stop doing that. That's swearing, I think, so I'm going to stop doing that.
Oh, do you know what?
It isn't Shakespeare anyway. I'm not going to risk my Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah, like, I think there's an
That's-
episode of Friends where
Sorry,
they make this a swear. I
That's
can't
right.
remember. Or is it...
This is thank you.
Bob.
Thank you.
All right. Anyway. If you want to say cheese and vote for Elkie, do that. If you want to raise an eyebrow at Al's performance, you can do that. Or if... Tonsils, yeah. Then vote for Hannah. I can't... Have you still... What did you draw on your neck with? Excellent. Excellent.
Not washing up.
Okay, so let's go over to the comments, see what we've got coming through. Diz, who do you think did the best?
Oh, me. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. The Diz.
Sorry. Oh no, I thought you were moving on to the next game. You know what? I'm going to give it to Hannah just because that was an insane get. So and it drove the scene. So good job.
It did. Okay, James, who would you give it to?
I think Lisa's chin told the story and reacted to the story gloriously. So Lisa's lovely chin.
Okay, let's have a look at the comments. So Janie says Elkie, Debbie says Al, smiley face. Hugh says Lisa and her amazing chin. Max says Elkie. Angus says Al. So we've got 2 for Elkie, 2 for Al at this stage. Another one for Elkie, another one for Al. A vote for Hannah. Another vote for Elkie. I think Elkie is in the lead. Elkie with her chompers, says Stephanie. Let's have a look. And I think at that stage, Elkie, you won. So well done there. So we have one more game. Who are the 4 performers who... Or are there 5? Are there 5, in fact? 5 performers left. Okay, 5 performers left who have not done a game in this round. And you are going to play the game known as Immobilize. You're going to do the exact opposite to its sibling game. So each of you are going to be assigned a body part you are not allowed to use. You're going to be assigned a body part you are not allowed to use. And then at the end, the audience will vote on who did the best with their restriction. So having a look here, we are going to say, Danny, you are not allowed to use your nostrils. You are not allowed to use your nostrils. Okay, JJ, you are not allowed to use your thumbs. You cannot use your thumbs in this scene. And Diz, you cannot use your cheeks. You cannot use your cheeks. Okay, let's have a look. Vicky, you cannot use your neck. You cannot use your neck. And Andrew, you are not allowed to use your ears. You are not allowed to use your ears. Angus, I'm sorry, we're not using the nipple suggestion. Sorry, Angus. Right, so let's find out what this is
Does that mean
about.
I can use my nipples then?
Always. It's recommended.
Great,
So
excellent.
let's have a look. I think this is going to be...
Thank you, Sam. Put it away, son.
Right, okay, so... This is going to be a scene about meeting new people at a vegan barbecue. You are meeting new people at a vegan barbecue. This is Immobilize, and here you go.
Hello. Do you have the Linda McCartney sausages? Thumbs up.
Yes. Yes. We cooked up a bunch of Linda McCartney sausages.
McCartney,
Welcome.
Yes.
Welcome to my...
Did you know Linda McCartney was English? Disney?
Yes. She was famous. We get news
She
here.
was
Yes.
married to Paul McCartney, the famous Beatle.
Yeah, one
Which
of
is
the
really
Beatles, yeah.
interesting. Thumbs up.
You know, JJ, I've got other guests, so let me.
Okay. Well, I'll let
Danny.
you get on, Disney. It was wonderful to talk at you.
Sorry, can I just ask? Is there like a first aid person anywhere? Because slipped on some.
Well, I'm all fingers and no
JJ.
And I'm all like.
Why do you need first aid when you just need a little help from your friends?
What was that?
Why do you need first aid?
So I'm having a bit of trouble understanding you. You've got something.
Yeah,
you're all bunged up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Danny slipped and fell right on his face earlier.
Okay.
Ow. No, I'm enjoying this vegan wine. Very nice.
Oh, good. It's a cheeky little beverage, isn't it?
Very cheeky.
When is wine not vegan? I seem to have missed that one. I'm kind of new to this.
I
Meat
think
wine.
you'll find that all wine is vegan, Vicky. Yes, absolutely.
Oh, good.
No. I have meat wine in the back. Would anybody like some meat wine? Meat wine.
Vegan party.
Gravy. Like, is gravy?
It is gravy. Very good, Vicky. You've seen
That
through me.
is
So cheeky.
thumbs down. Thumbs down.
Andrew, would you like some meat wine or anything else?
I'm up for trying anything. I'll try the.
All right.
Oh dear, this party is going completely AWOL.
So
just ladle you some.
There's some strawberry fields back there if you want to go fruit picking.
I was told there was going to be yoga. Is no one like leading some like yoga or something? I was told. I mean, surely if there's vegan food, there's yoga, right?
Oh yeah, that's JJ's department.
Well, I was going to do the yoga, but without thumbs, it's quite hard because when you do the downward dog, you need your thread with your fingers.
I didn't hear that.
Hey, Jude Josiah, I didn't know you did yoga. Are you an expert?
Who me?
No. JJ, Jude Josiah. Hey,
Yeah.
Jude.
Yes. Well, I am an expert, but like I say, I'm thumbless, so I do feel a little bit reticent to do the yoga session
that's a shame.
as planned in this vegan party.
It's a good thing you didn't hitchhike here then.
No, I couldn't hitchhike because no one would see that I had my thumb out.
How did you get here, JJ?
I got an Uber.
Probably a good call.
I used
You're on
my
the Yellow
finger.
Submarine.
No, not Yellow Submarine. No.
No, that's how I got here. I can give you a lift back if you like.
Danny.
Oh, get
could
back.
Here, you know what? If you don't want the meat wine, try the Cabernet. Here, smell this.
I'm not smelling anything.
And scene! Well done there, guys. Well done. So, audience, who do you think did best with their restriction? If you think that Danny is a little bit stuck up and snotty, then vote for Danny. If you cannot stand to hear another word from Andrew, I don't know why it's still negative, then vote for Andrew. If you think that Vicky's a pain in the neck, then vote for Vicky. If you think that JJ is in fact all fingers and thumbs, then vote for JJ. And if you want to vote for the Diz, then you can do so. I forget what your body part was.
I did too.
Excellent. Okay, so let's ask a couple of our performers, starting with Ellie. Who do you think did the best there?
I mean, he's winning too much tonight, but I just love a good prop, so it has to be Danny.
Ah, okay. And Elkie, who would you give it to?
I gotta give it a Diz with forgetting what body part he.
And Samuel O'George.
This is embarrassing. I nipped off for a piss.
Excellent.
So that's
we know
another
what
vote for
body
me.
part you were using. Right, so going to
Wayne.
the
I was
comments
hoping you
section. Okay, I can see that we've got votes coming through, and so far, Diz is in the lead. We've got Diz.
What?
Yes, I know, right? So we have votes for Diz. We have more votes.
Learned a valuable lesson here.
I have. Appeal with the stoner.
Diz again. It's a clean sweep. Diz. Oh, Elkie just come through. But I think unless anything comes through and it's something different in the next 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Diz, you win. Well done. Okay, Diz again, the next vote's for Diz. So, okay, we're going to go on to our next game. And so, we're going to play a game, just because there's a lot of us here, that we have literally never done in Extreme Improv before. It is a classic improv game, and it's a game that will work well, I believe. Definitely I've seen it done this way. It will work well. So, audience, let's ask. I asked you for suggestions of famous movies. Continue giving us suggestions of famous movies because we'll use them momentarily. But we're going to tell a story set within the world of Mamma Mia. We are going to tell a story set within the world of Mamma Mia because we are going to play a version of Story, Story, Die. Because it will work well on this, and the way it is going to work is if I have you on speaker view, then it means that you are the person telling the story. So at the moment, Sam, you are on speaker view. But if I was to suddenly change it like this, then Elkie, you're on speaker view. You would have to take over telling the story. So if anyone hesitates for too long, then they will be out of the game. So you're going to tell the story of Mamma Mia, and I will MC this. And starting us off, so also if anyone keeps speaking when they're not on the screen anymore, you're also out. We're gonna see how well this works. So, starting us off, telling the story of Mamma Mia, and here you go.
Okay, so once upon a time, there was a mother who was estranged from her daughter, oddly enough, on a Greek island.
And what happened next was her daughter found her mother's diary and started to go through it to find out if there was any way she could find out who her father was.
And she looked through the diary, and there was a whole list of different names, list of different diary entries of 3.
Her mother was a very friendly woman.
Okay, freeze
Well,
one
she narrated-
second. Freeze 1 second. I'm just going to say the story has to continue on. If I feel it doesn't continue on, you will be out. So it has to continue on from the same point. That is the rule. That is the rule. It has to continue on, otherwise we count that as a break of the rules. So we're going to restart things here. JJ, take it away.
Her mother was a very friendly person, and she narrowed it down in the diary to 3 men. Now, they were all very...
Pierce Brosnan, one was Colin Firth, and one was another guy whose name I
Can't remember, but he was probably quite good looking because all these Hollywood stars kind of are, and
And the mother was a freak. She loved having sex, so any one of them could have been the girl's.
Could have been the girl's father, any one of the 3. The good-looking one, the relatively good-looking one, and the damn right
average-looking one.
Okay,
she didn't
freeze.
mess with other.
I'm going to give the warning now. So now we're going to play it completely for real. If anyone goes, or like that again, people will be eliminated. Ready? Elkie, continue on.
So she went on a search to look for the 3 guys that could have been
Her father, but she decided, no, I can't do this on my own. I've got to go and visit
my mother and find out exactly what kind of a woman she was. That way, I would learn who my father
is, and I could go and confront him about all the horrible things that had happened to me in my life since had been born and was abandoned by him. Oh, I wanted to
Find him so bad and figure out why it was he left me to live in a.
And I wanted to find him because I was getting married myself, and I wanted him to come to the
wedding and walk me down the aisle. But 4 people can't fit down the aisle. It just doesn't work.
The aisle is very, very small. And the guy who I loved dearly, he wasn't quite in love.
Oh, Danny, that was your responsibility to take over. I'm sorry, we're going to be cruel there.
James was still talking.
I know. I feel your pain, but you're out. So, right, sorry, Danny. Next up, starting us off on the next chapter, is going to be Al.
So I decided that the best thing to do was to harness the power of ABBA and make my way to
all of the musicals of their soundtrack. So what I
did next was got together with a producer and created a mixtape of those songs.
And gave that mixtape to all my friends and family and everyone on the island of Greece.
who were there and coming to my wedding. The best part
was that I then decided to invite all 3 of the dads.
And they also happened to know that I had a soundtrack, so
everyone just turned up.
Oh,
And was singing.
Vicky, we had a stop midway through suddenly, and you started a different word. Vicky, you were eliminated.
Oh.
Next up, starting us off, we're going to go to Lisa.
But I decided the best way to find out who my dad was to start singing the mixtape and see who harmonized with me perfectly. For they would be
On the island with me, should I invite them to the wedding?
Oh, sorry. Hang on, you're out. Sorry, my bad. Okay, starting us off is Diz.
There on the island, I confronted all three potential dads. They were
there, and I decided let's play the mixtape for them. They'll love it. Mamma Mia.
And I began singing Gimme Gimme, and Oliver came
out of the water like he did.
Oh, James, I am going to punish you this time,
Shut up,
James. You kept going beautifully, but it was not
My
on you.
internet is so bad. I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry,
getting rid of
James.
everyone.
Regardless, you are out. So, if you can stop your video, just so I can keep track of who's there.
Am I out or James is out?
James is
We're
out.
both
James is out.
Okay, Andrew, you're going to start the next chapter. Go.
And on the island the next day with my three dads, we sat in the garden
and had a lovely cocktail. But I quizzed them. Who is my dad? Which one of you is my dad?
Could it possibly be? The only way to tell is to ruin the entire
film by making sure that they all sing individual songs that heighten exactly their emotions towards me.
And each other, because let's face it, when you're faced next to two
The two people.
Oh, Sam, you are out for that hesitation. Right, okay, stop your video. Next up,
I
we're going to...
saw my finger up my nose and thought, oh, that's bad.
Yeah, okay, next up, Diz, begin.
The singing was awful, just like the rest of my life. I couldn't take it anymore.
So I said, you know what? You guys need to wait outside. You can't be in my...
I want you one at a time to line up and sing another song, and then I will know who my dad is.
Then, one by one, they started singing Waterloo. So it went, Waterloo, and then Waterloo.
etc., etc., etc. And it was, quite frankly, one of the worst moments of my entire life. Until...
Oh, unfortunately, we had an until. So, we cannot have until. So, JJ, you're eliminated. Stop your video. Next up, we're going to start back with Andrew.
Until I finally had enough. And I was like, we need to end this right now. A DNA test to finally
find out who my dad
Oh,
is.
same thing again.
Oh, finally.
We'll finally. So sorry. Next up, we're going to start back with Elkie.
So I said to these guys, listen, these paternity tests are not cheap. So I would appreciate if you guys would chip
In on the cost of it, because you've ruined my life anyway. Look at this. I have to sing with Cher.
The ghost and all the other ghosts of famous people that have come back from the dead to sing terrible ABBA songs,
including
Oh, Andrew, you're eliminated. So, at this stage, as we have 5 left, I forgot to announce earlier, so with just the 5 of you left, I will say that whoever wins this game gets to be the current Extreme Improv podcast champion. So, sorry, I forgot to mention earlier, but it's more exciting to up the stakes at this stage. And starting us off will be Elkie.
So then we went and we continued with the paternity test because I had to know before I got married.
Who exactly was my father? This just could not go on for any longer. So I decided to tell my fiance about it as
well. I said to him, look, I'm in this massive predicament.
And what has got to happen next is that
we need to line them up
and see who can fill up this little cup with enough sperm to tell me who my dad is. And then
we have to go back to the island to save the rest of the ABBA undead that have risen from the
from the stop talking
Oh,
Al.
from the. So
from
sorry,
the.
you backtracked ever so slightly.
Stop talking.
Also, Al.
Also, Al.
Yeah.
I'll repeat
kept
it
talking.
indeed.
I don't know. Oh God, guys, you're making this difficult. It's a game. It's a game. Right. Okay. So.
You put a trophy on it. How is it now just a
I
game?
know. Okay, we'll let that be a let. Okay, so Elkie, you can continue. Go.
I did it to get him to shut up because he kept talking.
Elkie, continue. Go.
Oh, yeah. So I pulled out the cups and I said, fill them up. I'm looking at you, James Bond.
Damn it.
Oh, and Al, you are out this time. Hannah, you're going to start off the next chapter. Go.
Well played. Well played.
So eventually we got round to it, and it turns out that we still had no results because the sperm was inconclusive.
And I could not decide who I wanted to be my dad.
It had never occurred to me to just ask
One of them if they had knocked up my mom. Surely they would know.
They must have remembered.
Exactly when they shagged my mom. It's not a hard thing to do.
It was all in the same night. My goodness, they could have known.
If they had shagged my mom like 3, 4, 5 times.
And in a row, they ran a train on her. It was terrible.
She does have a track record, though, to be fair. So who
was it?
Oh, I'm going to say that is a repeat of who. So, next up, Hannah, you're going to start us off. And here you go.
So I decided to invite all of my dads out onto a yacht so that we could sit and talk about this.
and try and work out and get to the bottom of who it bloody was. Because at this point, I
needed to know who my dad was. I had a life to live and a guy to marry or something.
Oh, Diz, you just kept going. Diz, you're out. So, to decide who is going to be, and remember, guys, this is just a prop. You can't have this one. It's too heavy to post. Right, the Extreme Improv Extreme Podcast Champion. Right, starting us off, go.
So, at this point, we had basically sang through the entire
album, trying to find the song that I felt would highlight
the situation I was in. And I just thought, at this point, I
really can't decide which dad I want. There's got to be one of them. They've all got great jobs.
And they're all really sexy. And I just think, which one would look better
on a Christmas card? Which?
I don't know, because one of them has
a lot of money that could go towards
my college tuition, and then one of them
could possibly be at my graduation as well, which is massive for me, and the baby, and my future husband, and even my mom. All of this put together means
that I have
So, Hannah, congratulations. You get the bragging rights of being the Extreme Improv, the Extreme Improv Podcast Champion.
You're never going to see that trophy.
You never will. This is just a prop. We take it everywhere. Okay, so next up, let's look at the time of things. Okay, we've got time for one or so more games before we go on to our grand finale. And so let's have a look what we've got here. We are, in fact, this is going to be a fun one. Another competitive one here. We are going to play the random alphabet game. We are going to play the random alphabet game. The game that fills improvisers with dread. Let's have a quick look what we've got in the comments section. So I just realised, actually, I said that I asked for famous movies. We were going to do 1 minute remake. We're going to do that and then we'll do this. Right, so we're going to do the random alphabet game first. And the way this works is, if anyone out there does not know how a traditional alphabet scene works, there are 2 performers in the scene, and every time the next character speaks, the line of dialogue must begin with the next letter of the alphabet. So, for example, "Are you okay?" begins with an A, "But why do you ask?" begins with a B. "Can't you see I'm upset?" begins with a C, and you get the idea. Now, in Extreme Improv, we will do other variations of an alphabet game, including reverse alphabet scenes, and we will do some others, including the random one. The way this works is there will be 2 minutes on the clock. This is a 2-minute time limit. and the two performers in the scene will have to begin each line of dialogue with a different letter of the alphabet, but they are not allowed to use the same letter more than once, and they are not allowed to put the letters into an order that I can recognise. So no ABC, no CBA. You're not allowed to go forwards or backwards, and you're not allowed to use the same letter more than once. So, we'll use some movies for this. So audience, continue to give us movies. So let's have a look first. To begin with, let's have Diz and Andrew. Diz and Andrew, you will go first. You'll be working as a team, but whichever one of you makes a mistake first will lose the individual war. So, you are going to do a scene set within the universe of the film The Rocky Horror Picture Show. You are doing a scene set within the Rocky Horror Picture Show. You have 2 minutes. The lines that you do aren't allowed to begin with letters that are next to each other in the alphabet, basically. And you're not allowed to use the same letter more than once to begin a line. Here you go.
Oh, Rocky!
Yes?
Everybody is dancing the time warp.
Please, let's do it some more. I like this dance.
Can we do it properly?
Am I not doing it properly?
Maybe you need to re-watch the instructional video.
I haven't watched it, I'll be honest.
Just because you're my creation doesn't mean you're going to get off scot-free.
Very well.
Great Scott! That's amazing!
My God.
Oh, and we have had the letter M already.
Oh, yeah.
We've had the letter M, so well done, guys. So that means Diz wins the individual battle. But Diz and Andrew, let's see how many letters you got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 letters between you. A very respectable score. Next up, we are going to come to Danny and Al. Danny and Al. Al, why were you so disappointed to be working with Danny here? Unbelievable.
No, I'm just disappointed to be playing this game.
Okay.
Absolutely relying on Danny, quite the opposite.
Well, you are going to do a scene set within the world of Guardians of the Galaxy. Set within the world of Guardians of the Galaxy. You have 2 minutes, and here you go.
Rocket, we gotta fire a laser at that spaceship.
I am Groot.
Groot?
Yes.
That's not who I thought you were.
Zelina took the best role, so this is what I'm going to work with.
Ah, well, you do what you do.
True. Oh, you said the letter T.
Oh, and that is out. Well done.
That was a bit quick there, I panicked.
So, that means
I never got that far, I got too excited.
Al and Danny, you... Okay, there was a word. Who got the best role? What did you say, Danny?
I said Zelina got the best role.
Oh, see, I didn't catch that word, so you got a thing off. But between the two of you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 letters only.
That's my personal record, so thanks, Danny.
Next up, we're going to have Vicky and JJ. Vicky and JJ. Let's find a movie for you guys.
Doing, the same thing, like different letters.
Sorry?
Are we still doing non-sequential letters?
Yes, random alphabet scene.
Sorry, okay. Thank you.
Certainly. And you are going to do a scene set within the film Chicago. You're going to do something set within the film Chicago. And this is a random alphabet scene. And here you go.
Honey, you're looking good.
Everybody's lips is gonna be
KKO, baby.
no. Roxy.
Random scenes in Chicago.
Can you sing?
Everybody can sing, baby. It's just confidence.
Well, please start.
Okay. I'll start with Chicago, Chicago.
I don't think that's in the musical.
Zoots, alors! She speaks English, not French.
By the way, do you even know this show?
What? Of course I know the show. Chicago.
Oh, we've had a repetition of W. W has been used. So, well done, guys. But that is that. So, Vicky, you win the individual battle. But between the two of you, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 letters, putting you in second place in that. The interesting thing was, you could have arguably, and you could, we will count this. You both said the opening line at the exact same time. I have no idea what either line was. So, to be fair to you, I'm going to say that you actually have got 12. So, you're in the lead. So, you got one past me there.
Natural high five.
Let's go next. We are going to have Lisa and Sam. Lisa and Sam. So, same game. Let's see what movie you are going to be set within. You are going to do a film. You're going to do a film. You're going to do a scene set within the film The Parent Trap. You are in the film The Parent Trap, and 2 minutes are on the clock. And here you go.
Not the Parent Trap!
They'll never guess we're twins. Just keep quiet.
How can I keep quiet about this? It's so obvious.
Simply keep your mouth closed when they're in earshot.
But they'll see it on my face.
Your face looks like my face, though.
Keep stating the obvious, why don't you?
I like stating the obvious. I'm the clever twin. You're the panicky one.
Dumb one is what you normally say.
Rude. Rude.
About myself, yes.
Oh, I thought you were being rude about me.
Heck no, I would never be
Oh, we've already had H. We have had the letter H already. You are doing so well. Well, let's see. So, Lisa, you win the individual battle, but as a pair. Let's see. You did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Tied for lead. Tied for lead.
High five. I don't know where you are.
There you go. One way or Vogue. Right. So, next up.
That's twins.
Let's have James and who hasn't had a go? Ellie. James and Ellie. So let's find a film for you. This is going to be the set within the film Hulk. This is going to be set within the film Hulk. Right. And here you go.
I hope I haven't made you too angry.
Don't worry, I only get angry on Tuesdays.
Green. You're turning green.
Quickly? That quickly?
Strong face. Your big, strong face is getting bigger and bigger.
Keep calm. It only lasts an hour.
When should I give you the antidote?
Underturn it by sticking a needle in my bum?
Free. The free needle from the NHS. That one, or the one I paid for.
Xander, we talked about this. The one you paid for.
Oh, Penelope. Why did you have to sleep with that goblin?
Tough times.
Everybody's going to find out about you.
God's sake.
Ooh, and we have had G. We have had G. Very well done. Let's check.
Well done,
So,
Ellie.
James, you won
Oh,
the
of
individual
course.
battle, but as a
I think
team,
I found that's James's bad internet.
Yes, that is.
it was coming through perfectly then. Right, let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You were in the lead. Well done. So,
Okay.
James and Ellie, you are in the lead. Okay, so I'm losing track now. 2 people that haven't had a go pop up on my screen. 2 people that have not had a go. Hannah and... who else hasn't had a go? And Elkie. Hannah and Elkie. Okay, let's find a film for you. This is going to be set within the film Catch Me If You Can. Catch Me If You Can. So, let's have a go. You have 2 minutes on the clock. Begin.
Leonardo went that way.
Oh, I thought he went the opposite way.
Do you know what he looks like?
No, not really.
Oh, great. Because I heard he went that way, but I don't know what he looks like, so I don't know how to catch him.
You're supposed to have a profile, though, aren't you? On him, so we know what he looks like.
Am I? Hey, I'm bad at my job, apparently.
Jesus, who hired you?
Well, I kind of just, said I work here and got the job.
And quite frankly, that's what I did as well. But, at least I put the effort in. That's all I'm saying.
Well, know that
Oh, I'm sorry. We've had... I think that was a W. Well, no. It was like a... well...
No, I said know that I...
Oh, no. Okay, my apologies.
Know
Continue.
that I...
Continue.
That guy's a bit of a prick, ain't he?
Prick. You're telling me. Who even is he?
You don't know?
Guessing I should know?
Maybe we should.
All right, I'm joking. I do know who he is.
Oh, and we have had A. Unfortunately, you've had A. So, let's see. Between the two of you, Elkie. Let's see. You did 2 letters. Now who's the prick? No, I'm joking. Right, so you did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 as well. So it's a tie at the top. So Hannah and Elkie. So, who is left? Is anyone left? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. No, that is all. So we have a tie-break situation. Hannah and Elkie, James and Ellie come back. We have a tie-break situation. So, the way we are going to settle this, everyone can come back if they want, but I just need these 4 definitely to be here. I am going to give you 30 seconds on the clock to find something that represents... Okay, you have 30 seconds. So there are 2 of you in each team here. Find something that represents 2 halves of a whole. Find something that represents 2 halves of a whole. In your teams, you have 30 seconds, and James, this includes you. Find something in your environment that represents...
Okay, Ellie, talk to me. What are you thinking? Do I get Ellie to find it?
No, you've got to find something as well. The 2 of you have to find something.
Is half of what he finds and half of what I find make a whole?
Yes, you have 10 seconds left. Just find something. You're going to have to justify this.
Hopeless. Hopeless.
You seem so calm.
Okay. Okay. Like it. Okay, and that is 30 seconds. So, we're waiting for Ellie and Elkie to come back. So at this point, audience, because I haven't really done any plugs at all tonight, I will remind you that this is the Extreme Improv Extremed 3-year anniversary show, which is part of the Extreme World Championship Festival. And we have lots of shows and workshops coming up, including workshops from Elkie and Diz, who are on this very show tonight. So Diz is a workshop next Tuesday. Elkie's, I think yours is the 28th?
Yes, next Friday.
Next Friday. So do check those out at www.extremeimprov.co.uk/workshop. So, James and Ellie represent 2 halves of a whole. Show what you found. Go for it.
Go on, James, because I'm still confused.
Okay, just show something at the same time and then it's up to you to justify it.
around, Ellie. Oh, okay.
I can't see what James has.
Okay, so how do you justify that these are two halves of a whole? Go.
This
At the same time.
inside my internet's over.
Go on, James.
I would this fits inside that. I don't know if anyone can hear that.
Okay, this fits inside that. Interesting shaped person it must be. Ellie, do you want to add anything to that?
What he said.
Yeah, as well. You can also attach that to the side of this, and it sort of creates a sort of a semi-bra hat third boob ensemble. It's great. It's like a new sort of catwalk trend. So
Exactly. We're getting closer to Total Recall every day. So next up, Hannah and Elkie. Let's see what you've got at the same time. What are the two things you've got? Show us. Okay. Oh, justify how this represents two halves of a whole. You are a team, remember.
Oh, our objects have to.
Yes, two
together?
halves of a whole.
Okay, so that is an athletic sneaker, is it not?
The shoe.
And this is a Puma from my animal crackers. Puma, two halves.
Totally branded, completely. Big up to Puma.
Okay,
And
interesting.
if the shoe fits, just say
Wear it.
So, I will make the executive decision here. And for the bravery of showing your underwear on the show, I will give this to James and Ellie. So, there you go. Well done. Guys, you can all learn from that lesson. Don't do it, though. Right, so, we're going to move on to our next game. We're going to move on to our next game.
The lesson is you show your bra, you win. That's the lesson.
Vicky, there will be a quote there from you.
Woo!
Right, okay,
It's a bit
so
unfair.
we are going to do the game 1 minute remake. We're going to do the game 1 minute remake. So audience, continue to give us suggestions of well-known movies. And, okay, don't quite understand that. We've got a comment here which says, Sam, you're supposed to be an 11-year-old girl. What?
I think that was when they were trying to do the Parent Trap.
Oh yeah, Parent Trap. There you go. There we go.
Oh, sorry, should we go
Okay,
again? I'll
so
try that one again.
right, don't worry, don't worry. So the way 1 minute remake works is we're going to do this in groups of 3. We're going to do this in groups of 3 and then maybe a 4, or maybe I just won't play. Right, so groups of 3s work. So 1 minute remake. You will have 1 minute to remake a film, including the beginning, middle, and end, all characters, and the whole plot. And let's have a look. To begin with, I would like to have the grouping of Danny, Al, and Vicky. Danny, Al, and Vicky, if everyone else can leave. So Danny, Al, and Vicky, you have got 1 minute to remake the film. Hannah, are you still there? I'm going to switch. Okay, thank you. Right, you have 1 minute to remake the movie Saw. You have 1 minute to remake the movie Saw, and here you go.
Oh, I got my leg trapped in something and I don't know how to get it out. I know, I'm just going to have to cut my own foot off. Okay, I'm free.
Who are you?
And this man made me take a. I've got to take this key out of this man's stomach so that I could not let my jaw explode. But it's okay. I did it, and he helped me. He taught me.
Hello. Would you like to play a game? As you can see,
don't play any games. Don't play any games.
you are both attached to identical radiators, and the keys are inside you. It's devious. How will you escape? Carry on.
There's this weird little puppet man with like spinning, weird, scary eyes. Or
Bing bong. I would suggest a flashback.
I'm going to take this person's picture. Right. Oh, hold on. There was a figure there.
Bing bong.
They made 4 more films.
And that is 1 minute. So there were some elements in there. There was also some meta, like breaking the fourth wall description of the films. Not sure that's quite the remake. I enjoyed the Bing Bong. It's my favourite character from the Pixar film where it's set in someone's mind. I forget what it is.
Isn't the baddie in so-called Bing Bong?
I can't remember. Right, it should be. Let's have a look here. So next up, let's have Andrew, JJ, and Hannah. Andrew, JJ, and Hannah. I would like you to remake the film Titanic. You have 1 minute to remake Titanic, and here you... Don't know what happened there.
God, I hope I've designed...
Wait. I haven't started yet. And here you go.
God, I really hope I've designed a really good chip that's going to survive all the problems that chips have.
Oh, wow, look at this boat. It's so amazing. Oh, look. Oh, I fancy him. Oh, but I'm with him. Oh, him. Oh, him. Oh, the drama.
I'm the king of the world.
Yes, you are. I will hold you. It's the wrong way round, but why not?
Fuck me. There's an iceberg. Oh, no.
Yeah.
That's unexpected on this voyage. Hang on.
There.
Good job the designer of the whole ship's on board. He knows what's going on. What's going on? I don't know. There's an iceberg. Didn't expect that.
It's been a pleasure playing with you.
Oh, I need Jack! Hold on, Jack! I'll never let you go! Jack,
there's not enough lifeboats for everyone!
And that is
women
1
and children.
minute. For some reason, every time I press that. Okay, 1 minute, guys. 1 minute. 1 minute. Okay, so every time I press a button for some reason on Zoom, it just comes up with like a profile picture of Ellie. Like, yeah, don't know what's going on there.
Turns out Gigi's ice problem
Yeah, that's
was
just
a
like
rocket.
manipulation. Okay, so
You are welcome.
you got about 50 seconds in, and you remembered Kate Winslet's character. So well done. That was a start. But let's go on to our next group. So who hasn't had a go? Diz, Lisa, and Sam. Diz, Lisa, and Sam. Let's find some characters for you.
change.
I would like you to remake Back to the Future. Back to the Future. You have 1 minute to remake Back to the Future, and here you go.
Marty, come down to the mall and help me with this time machine I built in a DeLorean.
You know I'm gonna come with you, Doc. Show me the way.
All right, here we go. Back to when you were a kid. Oh, it's the Libyans! Get in the car, Marty. We gotta drive.
Quick, get us away, Doc.
Oh, that's right. I was dead for this.
Hi. I'm your hot mom. How are you doing?
Oh, hey, hot mom. You're really hot.
I know, right? Look how hot
Marty,
I am.
you can't have sex with your mom. It's the 50s. That won't fly until the 90s at least.
Oh, no. This big guy needs to have someone tell him where his place is. I'm gonna punch him in the face.
Hey, come on, man.
Oh,
Oh!
God, that's so hot. Come to the prom with me.
Oh, yeah, sure. I'll come to the prom with you, hot mom.
Oh, wait, you're disappearing from your photo. Maybe I should go to the prom with your dad.
Oh, no.
Chuck Berry, it's me, your cousin, Marvin Berry. You know that new sound you've been looking for? Well, here it is.
Wow, I'm with your dad now. He's much hotter. But now you're playing, what's that, electric guitar?
And that is a minute. Well done. Oh, wow. That was one of the best rounds of 1 minute remake we've ever had. I actually felt like they really paced out the story there.
That was a good one.
Very nicely done.
I think it was quite well cast as well.
I brought the hair.
Yeah. Okay, so who hasn't had a go? Is there one group left? Elkie? Who else? Elkie, Ellie, and James. Elkie, Ellie, and James. You will go last.
Oh, we got sound delay.
This is going to be something I haven't seen.
Sound
Okay.
delay is on our team.
Sound delay is on your team.
Sound delay. Sound delay.
Okay. So, you are going to have to do the...
Sound delay.
Let him do the picture of Dorian Gray. James can just be the picture of Dorian Gray.
Okay. So, I would like you to remake the film Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Or Sorcerer's Stone.
Sorcerer's Stone, right?
Sorry, in America they had to downgrade it because they didn't think you knew what a philosopher was. That isn't me insulting you. That's the actual story. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it is true.
That's the actual story.
That is.
I know,
That was
right?
correct, and it is.
But unfortunately, that is true. So, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, and here you go.
Oh, go back to my room under the stairs.
You're under the stairs, you disgusting little child.
I know, I deserve it. Ugh, what is that?
There's a letter here for you.
You're coming with me to Hogwarts. You're a wizard. Come with me now. We don't have too long.
Oh, wow, you're a big hairy man. Okay, sure, let's go.
What is this? I think it's something called Platform 9 3/4. We'll just go run into this wall.
Okay, all right. Oh. Let's run into the wall.
Bloody hell! He looks cool. I'm going to go and sit with him. Can I sit with you?
Oh, my goodness.
You've got a cool scar.
Welcome to Hogwarts. Welcome. My cat, I'm stroking it. You
We
know
can't
what?
get out the
What is that you said, Snape?
And that is 1 minute. Well done there, guys. Well done. Okay, so... Right then, we are ready to go on to our last game. Audience, we need our finale game, for which, as I mentioned at the start, we will be putting on the line the Extreme Improv Championship. The Extreme Improv Championship. This is just a prop, though, remember? But whoever wins gets to have the bragging rights to claim they are the Extreme Improv Champion of this show. So, we are going to do an impression battle royale. And once again, we will do this in groups of 3s and maybe even a 4, because I spent all week not playing games last week, so I am going to play tonight. Right, so let's have a character. So audience, we need lots of suggestions of characters. And, oh, do you know what? I'm going to make this more interesting. There are a lot of us. Audience, can I have suggestions of lots and lots of characters, and we're going to give the performers about 20 seconds to do 2 impressions together of these unlikely pairings of characters. We'll make this interesting. An unlikely pairings of characters. So, unlikely pairings of characters. So, audience, forget the idea of something unusual for them to be doing. Let's just have lots of characters, and we'll put some unlikely pairings of characters together, because that will help us move through this swifter. And so, audience, keep giving us loads of suggestions of characters. So, first up, let's have Danny and Vicky. Danny and Vicky, I'm going to give you a limit of 30 seconds per interaction. So, a limit of 30 seconds. You're doing impressions. Danny and Vicky, I would like you to do impressions of Superman meeting Bigfoot. Superman meeting Bigfoot. And here you go.
Halt, citizen! You must take care when crossing the street.
You're talking to me, human.
You look like you're hungry. May I take you to the nearest cafe? Maybe I could fly you there. You look rather heavy, but not too heavy for me. I'm Superman.
I've got big feet, look.
I've got big muscles. Is this a big thing competition?
Oh, and that is 30 seconds. That is 30 seconds. Well done there. Well done. Next up, we're going to have Andrew and Sam. Andrew and Sam. So our first pairing was Bigfoot and Superman. Andrew and Sam, you are going to be Lady Godiva and Donald Trump. I love that Pablo, who gave us this suggestion. Pablo did some stand-up for us the other day. He says... Donald Trump then puts into brackets Boris Johnson. So, just so we understand who he means. Right, Lady Godiva and Donald Trump. You are Lady Godiva meeting Donald Trump. You have 30 seconds for this interaction. Take it away.
You look good. Gorgeous. I like you. You're naked. I like that. I like that. I sound like Michael Caine.
Oh yeah, you're right. I'm so hot.
Oh, tremendous. Can I touch your pussy?
Oh no, you can't. Stop being so sexist.
Well, I am, so I'm going to touch it anyway.
And that is 30 seconds. Well done there. Well done. So, audience, quickly vote. Which pairing did you prefer? Superman and Bigfoot, or Lady Godiva and Donald Trump, who actually seemed a bit more like Michael Caine meeting Bruno, the Sacha Baron Cohen character. But it was an interesting meeting all the less. Right, so, audience, who did you prefer? Sam and Andrew, or Vicky and Danny? Sam and Andrew, or Vicky and Danny? Sam and Andrew, or Vicky and Danny? Put your votes into the comments section. Whilst they're doing that, I'm going to, once again, I'm going to take these opportunities to put in a couple of plugs, just because we need to have the time for the audience votes to come through. And the first thing I will plug is just to remind our audience that we have some fabulous workshops still to come. So, what have we got coming up? So, David Escobedo, who you saw on Wretched Hive Comedy just before this show, has a sold-out workshop on Saturday. So, unfortunately, there's no more there, but we'll give him the shout-out anyway. But then on Sunday, we've got Christiane Bruce doing a storytelling workshop, which will be followed by a showcase show. So, you'll actually have an opportunity to perform in this festival following that workshop. Rhiannon Jenkins has got a singing workshop coming up next week, followed by Diz's workshop, which is an improv crash course. Then Elke's workshop, which is all about character development and staying in character and maintaining your character. And then lastly, we've got Dina Mild's workshop, which will be coming up at the very end of the month. All of these workshops can be found at www.extremeimprov.co.uk/workshops. So let's have a look. We've got Team Dicky, says Danny O'George himself.
That's in response to what Sam put.
Okay, so, right, so yeah, so he put Team Sandrew. So we've got Danny and Vicky, Danny and Vicky, Vicky and Danny, Sam and Andrew. But it looks like Team Dicky wins. Team Dicky wins. So Danny and Vicky go through there. The next pairing we are going to have is Al and Lisa. Al and Lisa. Let's have a look.
I just see the words James is buffering on my screen.
What? James is buffering. Okay. So you are going to be... Oh, this is going to be fun. You are going to be Pennywise. You are Pennywise and Willy Wonka. Pennywise and Willy Wonka. So we've got the two characters for you, Pennywise and Willy Wonka. And do this interaction. And here you go.
Hey there, Wonky.
Hey, Penny.
How's it going in the old... Oh, I'd love some chocolate. Thank you very much.
Well,
Would you like a balloon?
Ooh, yes, I'd love a balloon.
Wait a minute.
Chocolate balloon.
This chocolate
it's
is
melted.
a hideous trap.
That's right. You have to survive through my factory if you want to be winning the chocolate.
Well, I got news for you, Wonky. That balloon's a hideous ghost trap, too.
Oh, no!
What a pair of crazy kids we are, huh?
What if we fill the balloons with chocolate?
That is a great idea, and we can lure kids to the factory.
And time. Well done there, guys. Well done. So, next up, can we have a pairing of James is buffering? James is buffering and Diz, please. James is buffering and Diz. Okay, let's have a look for characters for you. I would like you to be... James is buffering. Oh no, you're back, you're good. I would like you to be Professor McGonagall. Professor McGonagall. And the other character I would like you to be is Batman. So Professor McGonagall and Batman. Professor McGonagall and Batman, and here you go.
Meow! Meow!
McGonagall, I don't need to learn magic. I'm Batman.
Who turned you into a
You should be a bat, you dirty boy.
I'm already a bat. Hey.
Oh, you're
Wayne
not a real bat, are you?
The Wayne
You
Foundation puts a lot of money into Hogwarts, you old biddy. You better not be messing with any of my stuff. I've been giving you batarangs, bat ladders, bat buffets.
Batter. Oh,
Bat
my
batter,
spells are not working. You are a real bat. How can this be?
My Batman.
And that is
straightforward.
30 seconds. Thank you so
Wizard.
much. Well done there, guys. So, audience, who did you prefer the pairing of? Professor McGonagall and Batman, or Pennywise and Willy Wonka? Professor McGonagall and Batman, or Pennywise and Willy Wonka? Put your
Penny
votes
Wonka.
into the comments right now, and we'll see what you guys come up with. So let's just talk briefly about some of the shows we've got coming up. So it's actually like the most insane period of the whole festival, if you believe it or not, because coming up this weekend, first of all, we've got Revenge of the Werewolf tomorrow night. We have, and that's from us guys, that's from the Extreme Improv crew. Revenge of the Werewolf, which is a blend of the classic werewolf or mafia game with short form and long form improv. And then on Saturday, we are going to have the Brothers Jacobs. We're going to have some stand-up. We're going to have some storytelling that we're going to show from James. So James is buffering. Yeah, you. And we're also going to have, this weekend, we're going to have loads of stuff on Sunday. We're going to have Christiane Brew's workshop, followed by her showcase of storytelling, followed by the Bromantic Duo, followed by They Don't Know the Half of It, followed by the Electric Head. I think I've skipped over some in between, just I'm scrolling. Improv Chattanooga versus the Electric Head on Improv Showdown. And then we're going to have the Improvised Play and Binge Watch, and maybe something else I've skipped over there. But loads of stuff this weekend, and then loads more stuff next week. So with that, let's go back to the comments, see what we've got. Pennywise and Pal. You can't remember the character name. Right, Willy Wise, we've got Pennywise, Willy Wonka, Team Alyssa. What does that mean?
Al and Lisa.
Al and Lisa.
Oh, Al and Lisa. Alyssa, I like what you went for there. Penny and Wonka, Pennywise, Batman and McGonagall, but Pennywise and Pal wins. So well done there. Okay, so who have we got
I'd
left?
have totally voted Batman, but cool.
Yeah, okay, so who hasn't had a go? So we've got... Okay, so we will have JJ and Elkie next. JJ and Elkie. And let's find some characters for you. You are going to be... they're not going to know who that is. Right, so let's have Mariah Carey, and Catwoman. Mariah Carey and Catwoman. And here you go.
I'll be Mariah.
I'll be Catwoman. To your Mariah, I will support you in every singing endeavor you make.
Listen, Catwoman, I need some help on my tracks. I need a new song. I'd like to get you some meowing on it.
Woo! Let's get some kitten action on, baby.
Oh, and that is 30 seconds. Well done there. Well done.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
okay, so that means I think there are 3 left. One will be me. Then we have Ellie and is it Hannah? Me, Ellie, and Hannah. Now, I will find characters for you guys, and then someone else can suggest something for me. So, Ellie, let's find a character for you. You are going to be... You are Donkey from Shrek. You are Donkey from Shrek. You, Hannah, are going to be William Shakespeare. We have Donkey from Shrek and William Shakespeare. And can one of the other performers suggest a character for me?
Zeus.
Zeus? Oh, great. Okay, so... Okay, I will do my best impression of Zeus then. Right, okay, so we are Zeus, we are Shakespeare, and we are Donkey. And here we go.
In the morning, I'm making waffles.
Good, good. Zeus like waffles, yeah.
We are friends, and I love you.
Does the sun doth shine down on such waffles that it maketh me think of sun bearing down on the light that is on yonder's face?
Excellent thoughts. Yes, yes. The royal clown and the god of words. I agree.
Is that like an onion? Because I know that onions have layers. Because Shrek told me that.
Oh, and that is time. Yes. Okay, there we go. Zeus, Jesus. Right, okay, so who do we vote for? Are we going for Donkey, Shakespeare and Zeus? Or are we going for Mariah and Catwoman? Put your votes into the comments
The
now.
age-old question, eh?
Sorry?
The age-old question.
Okay, so are we team Shrek? No, not Shrek. Donkey, Shakespeare and Zeus? Or are we team Mariah Carey and Catwoman? So, the votes coming in.
I got the Zeus one from Angus.
Sorry, what about Angus?
I was Angus put Zeus in the Facebook chat. I thought I'd shout it out.
Angus! Right, okay, so we've got Zeus, Elkie and Jay. What, Zeus? Are you serious? Right, so one vote for Zeus. Then Elkie and JJ. Donkey, Shakespeare and Zeus, we get another vote. Elkie and JJ. Love this show, says Sienna, thank you. Elkie and JJ. Elkie and JJ. Mariah and Catwomen, it says. Catwoman, so Elkie and JJ, you have won. That's enough, though. So, who have we got left? We're going to stay in our pairings, but we will do one more round with the winning teams. So, let's have a look. Who are our winning teams? We have Al and Lisa. You can go first.
Yeah. That should be, yeah.
Al and Lisa, you will go first. And let's... Elisa. Oh yeah, now I understand that. Right, so... Elisa, team Elisa, you will go first. And you are going to be... let's find some audience. We'll need a couple more characters. Oh, this is amazing. We've got the character Wilson the volleyball. Wilson the volleyball is one of the characters. And it will be Wilson with Margaret Thatcher. Wilson the volleyball and Margaret Thatcher. And here you go.
All right, Maggie. My name's Wilson. I'm a volleyball.
We're terribly dirty.
Yeah, I've been on the beach for ages on my own.
No. I'm talking. Listen to me. I'm a strong woman, and I don't care about your balls or any other balls.
Sorry, Mags.
You're a dirty, dirty ball.
I am a dirty ball, Mags. But don't let anyone catch you talking to me if they think you've gone mad. Again?
Yes, you're a working class brand, aren't you?
No, I'm a high-class ball.
Oh, that's what all the balls think. They all think they're high class, but I crush them one ball at a time.
I've got a dirty tennis ball, now he's low class. But I've got a top hat and a monocle drawn on me.
And that is time. Well done, well done. Okay, who was our next pairing that got through? Help me out here, guys. JJ and Elkie next. JJ and Elkie. Yeah. JJ and Elkie will be next. So.
Somebody else before.
What?
I thought we were going in order. We went left.
No. Right. So the characters you are going to be Edward Scissorhands and Michael Caine. Edward Scissorhands and Michael Caine, and here you go.
You want a haircut? Say what?
A lot of people don't realise that I actually have had a haircut.
Oh, could have fooled me, but I need to get the practice in. Let me. You see these bushes?
Okay, give it a go, girl. Give it a go.
All right, first of all, do you have insurance?
But don't blow the bloody doors.
I'm sorry, I don't understand your accent.
Well, I'm 1960s Michael Caine, so you got to get the right verbs in, you know what I mean, babe?
Got it. Have you seen Winona?
Ryder? No, she's not in my scene.
Oh, listen, tip your head forward, and I'll get to business.
Oh, go, girl. I'll tell you what that feels like, a massage from 1958. £4.
Yes.
Lovely.
All the women love it, including Winona. Where is she? Where's
I have
Winona?
no idea where Winona Ryder.
And that is 30 plus seconds. Well done, well done. Next up, who have we got next?
Me and Vicky.
Okay, Danny and Vicky, you will go next. You are going to have the characters Sheldon Cooper, and Oliver Hardy. Sheldon Cooper and Oliver Hardy.
Who's the second one?
Laurel and Hardy.
Laurel and Hardy! Oliver!
right.
Oh my god, this is
All right, so Oliver Hardy from Laurel and Hardy fame, and Sheldon Cooper. And here you go.
Oh, this is another bloody fine mess you've got us into then this time.
Well, I resent that. This wasn't my idea in the first place. Bazinga!
See, you're always doing this. Where's Stan when you need him?
I don't know. I think he went that way. Bazinga!
That way? What? Where's he gone? Oh, crikey. Oh.
Bazinga!
I heard that. Come back.
I'm sorry, I get
Hello?
really nervous when there's lots of people around.
Oh.
Hey, where did you go? Excuse me. You haven't been you haven't been talking to all those pretend scientists again, have you?
Oh no! I just talked to Laurel. He's the only person I've ever known.
Oh, good. So as long as you understand that you don't have any brains, that's fine with me.
I was always the doctor.
And that is time. That is time. Well done. Well done. So, we will have one more pairing and then we will vote to find out who wins. So, who are our last pairing?
That was it.
Was there only 3?
That was it.
Yeah.
Oh!
We did four groups.
So there's only 3 winners?
I think so.
Okay, so, audience, who do you... Oh, yeah, because there was like a 5... yeah, like, okay.
Yeah.
So...
Are you okay?
I'm never okay. Right, so, audience...
Yes.
I'll check the rules.
Yeah, okay. Right, so, audience, who do you vote for then? Do you vote for Oliver Hardy and Sheldon Cooper? Do you vote for Wilson and Margaret Thatcher? Or do you vote for... I forget who the other ones were. Michael Caine and Edward Scissorhands.
Michael bloody Caine!
Okay, so Michael Caine and Edward Scissorhands, Wilson and Margaret Thatcher, or Sheldon Cooper and Oliver Hardy. Put your votes into the comments now, and we will find out who our winners are. So, audience, we will find out very shortly. Let's get these votes through. So, we've got votes coming through. We've got votes coming through for Team Alyssa again, which would be Al and Lisa. Edward and Michael Caine. Scissor Caine for the win. Alyssa and Sheldon. Oh no, they mean Oliver and Sheldon. Scissorhands, that's 2 and 2. Michael Bloody Caine and the nice lady Elkie. Caine and Scissorhands. Caine and Scissorhands, that's 1, 2. I think Scissorhands have got it. 3. Let's have a look. 4. Okay, so Michael Caine and JJ and Elkie, that's one more vote. That settles it. So, this is the exciting bit, because there can only be one Extreme Improv champion. So, we will have a final one-on-one contest between the two of you. Elkie and JJ, you are the 2 finalists on this show here. So, can we just get you 2 onto the screen? And
JJ, look at me. Look at me, JJ.
I'm looking at you, Elkie, and I'm seeing nothing, babe. Seeing nothing.
okay, so let's find a character for each of you. You'll do these individually now. And to begin with, let's just find, scrolling back past the votes.
You are threatening! I feel emasculated, can I just say that?
We can tell, don't worry. Okay, so, I would like you to go first, JJ.
Oh, great.
And you are going to be...
Yep.
You are going to be Tony Soprano. Let's find something that you're doing. You are Tony Soprano... eating cats. You are Tony Soprano. You are eating cats. And here you go.
So, boys, I normally eat the veal, the beef, the pork, but now you boys are gonna follow me. You're gonna eat cats, because I'm in Korea, and we only eat cats there. I tell you what, the mafia movement will be enhanced by eating the bloody cats. We're gonna eat the tail. We're gonna eat the little bloody, things that, whatever they are, whiskers. I don't know. Fuck it. I'm Italian. I don't know, whiskers. I know we're gonna eat the cats, and we're gonna become the dogs of the community. Because when we eat cats, we're like dogs. We're gonna dominate the whole of New York, the whole of the mafia, the whole of Florida. We are gonna be as one in the mafia when we eat cats, like the Koreans who are taking over the world with IT and technology and things I don't know about. You know what I'm saying? Hey, boys, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm like Tony Soprano. Everything I say, and my psychiatrist. Hang on, I'm going to get human for a minute. I don't like killing people. You know what I'm saying? I feel bad. But you're really attractive. Can we sleep together? I'm a big fat bastard. But you're lovely. Okay, I feel good. Thank you very much. Okay, eat cats. Don't forget, boys.
Okay, and well done there, JJ. So, next up, let's find a character for Elkie. So, we are going to have... You are going to be Adam Sandler preaching...
I've had him before.
You've had him before? Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Are you saying you want something different?
I mean, I'm just letting you know
Okay,
I've done
that's
him before.
fine. Oh, okay, that's a coincidence of all the people in the world. You are Adam Sandler preaching in church. You are Adam Sandler preaching in church. And here you go.
Everybody listen to me! I've got something to say. I'm going to preach the word of the Bible. Let you know, listen to me! Because something is definitely wrong with my medulla oblongata. Yes. Oh, you know what? I am going to pass around the tithe myself. I don't trust none of you. Oh, I'm good. I'm all right. Can't you see I'm Adam Sandler? I've done many movies. Give me your money.
Okay, and well done there, Elkie. So, audience, everyone else come back. It is now up to you. It is voting time. Who do you vote for? Are you Team Elkie, in which case put Elkie or Adam Sandler? Or are you Team JJ, in which case just simply type 2 J's into the comments. So, let's find out what some of our fellow performers thought, starting with James. Are you still buffering?
We are going... I couldn't see much, but I like seeing your face, even if I couldn't hear what you were saying or doing.
Oh, James. Right, okay. Sam, speaking... Whoa, that's not allowed. Sam, who do you vote for?
I vote for a new host, I'll tell you that much.
Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Do you know what? This is the 3-year anniversary. People want a new host. I've been called a prick. This is not being a good day. Right, okay. Sam, who do you vote for?
If you remember last night, I said we all love you.
Oh, it's true.
I vote for Elkie and her commitment there. It was unfathomable.
Okay, and let's find a couple more. Lisa. So Lisa... So Lisa, as the absolute fresh face here, you perhaps don't have loyalties to anyone. Who would you vote for?
I'm torn. They both did such great commitment. I did really like the line, if we eat the cats, we'll be the dogs. So for that reason, I'm going to say JJ.
Okay. And Al?
I mean, I've got to give it to Elkie for sheer unadulterated passion.
Okay, right. So let's go over to the comments because votes have started coming through. And Sienna says Elkie. Pablo says Elkie Sandler is a star. Michael on YouTube says Elkie. Biddy Wink Wink says Elkie. Regina says JJ. Jane says Elkie. Renz says JJ. Peter says Elkie. Sophie says Elkie. I think this is it. Holly says JJ. Battlecat says Elkie. Hugh Janus, there we go, we said it out loud tonight, says Elkie gets my vote.
Hugh Janus.
Yeah, Hugh Janus is his name. Hugh.
I love Hugh Janus.
Yeah, we get it. Okay, Janie says Elkie was awesome as Adam Sandler. And let's just check because there's loads of votes. Elkie says McCready.
I did?
You voted for you.
Elkie. Oh no, McCready. No, McCready's the name of a person. There you go. Elkie said McCready, Mr. McCready, or Mrs. McCready, whoever you are. Right, so.
Oh, like Hugh Janus. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay, so with that, remember guys, just a prop, but Elkie, you are today's Extreme Improv champion.
Hand it over!
There you go.
It won't be coming, Elkie.
It will
Great
not be
commitment.
coming. Right,
Yeah,
so,
must ship
but
that
you
to
get
the
the
States,
bragging rights of being the champion there today. So, with that, awesome stuff, guys. Awesome stuff. I want to thank all of you for being on this bumper show. I want to thank all of the audience for watching this bumper show. So, let's just find out where we can find each of our performers. By all means, let us know where we can find you guys on the old social of media, starting with Danny.
Okay, so I am doing a show with my group, Portsmouth Improv Experience. We're collaborating with another group called Comedy Lab, based in Eastbourne in the United Kingdom. That is tomorrow at the same time as the Revenge of the Werewolf, admittedly. So.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, but.
Where do people find that though, Danny? Where do people find it? Do tell us.
So they have a Facebook group. So facebook.com/Comedy Lab. And it's at 8 o'clock tomorrow. I'll be there, Brian will be there, Zizi will be there, and other people from the Comedy Lab, of course.
Okay, so I just want to point out to everyone that all of our shows, can't say for certain about that, but usually on social media, all of the shows are available to watch later. So if you watch Danny's show, you want to see Danny tomorrow night, feel free. But then you can watch our show, Revenge of the Werewolf, on demand. But next up, let's find out. James is buffering. Where can the people find you?
Hello. Just type in James Little, and with this internet, I find the less I say, the better.
Excellent.
That's just fact in life, to be honest.
Yeah. Okay, so next up, Hannah. Where can everyone find you? And Hannah, I believe you're the current reigning and defending Extreme Improv podcast champion. So let's not forget that. Where can people find you?
Whilst I'm waiting for my fake trophy that will never arrive, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram, Hannah_McGowan_X. They're both literally the same name. You can find me at Boss Birds Improv, which is based in Liverpool. And I'm also here. I do as much as I can with Extreme because it's Boss, and happy anniversary.
Oh, thank you. Next up, Lisa. Where can the people find you?
Hi. Oh, am I muted? No, I'm not muted. Good. On Saturday, which is that tomorrow? I've lost track. I'm blame Charlton. I'm doing a show at 1 a.m. British Standard Time. So if you're all hyped after watching the Extreme Improv shows, please come and watch Mopco. That's MOPCO, Mopco Improv Theatre in New York, who I'm guesting with online. And also you can see me in real life, which I'm really excited about, and that's on the 26th 27th of September in Brighton, with Multiverse Improv, which is a split narrative musical.
In real life? What is this you
Real
speak of?
life. I'm getting on a stage. I am so excited, and I just hope Acaprov Musical and Music Box can get onto real life stages as well soon.
Do you know, there was a chance that I would be announcing tonight that we'd be doing something in real life literally next month, but then they pulled the plug on it. So
Well, we're at the Warren outdoor season in Brighton, so give them an email.
Okay, but we will have stuff in real life as soon as we can, guys. But it got cancelled. So next up, Ellie, where can the people find you?
I'll stop looking sad about that and talk now. Crushed my dreams, David, about a live show. So I'm on Instagram as Ellie Gill Actress, on Twitter as Actress Ellie, and Facebook as Ellie.Gill. So, yes.
Thank you very much, Ellie. Next up, Al, where can everyone find you?
Hello. People can find my comedy that I do along with Cy Henty as The Electric Head on Facebook or Electric Head Comedy on Instagram. And we also have a weekly podcast called the Electric Head Podcast. This week I visit Jim Morrison, who is a reincarnated giraffe. And we talk about the patterns of science and have a Mr. Ment-esque story with Dr. Chaos. So please come and listen to that. And we're also doing, as part of the festival, Electric Head Double Bill on Sunday. So 7 p.m. it's Improvised Head, and then 8 p.m. we will be beating Improv Chattanooga.
Hey,
some kind of improv showdown.
I don't know that that's the case now.
Okay, let's get the rebuttal then from Diz.
Well, I'm a little shocked there that someone of Al's limited intellect could make such a threat. I'm going to be doing a movie tomorrow night with Improv Chattanooga. You can look for us on all your social media. Just look for Improv Chattanooga. That'll be 1 a.m. UK time, 8 p.m. Eastern time there on the American East Coast. And then, we're doing that improv showdown on Sunday with the Electric Head. And I promise you this, at the end of this show, one improviser will be dragged into the ring and killed using a method of death that the audience suggests. So, and then I'm teaching that class next week, which is a beginner's class. It's called a crash course. 2 hours. Give me 2 hours. I'll teach you how to do all this nonsense. It's a lot of fun. And sign up. It's going to be a blast.
Excellent.
You should have gone with that before the death match part.
Yeah.
No, I won't be dying. I'll be hosting.
Okay, Sam, where can people find you?
You can find me in all the usual places. On Facebook at Sam George Performer, and you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Sam George.
Oh, George.
I'm going to miss that.
George.
We didn't used to do that on stage, and now we do it on this. And if this ever goes, I'm not going to have a gimmick.
Well, yeah, we'll make it a thing. Right. Okay, Vicky, where can people find you?
Yeah, you can find me here with Extreme Improv, and coming soon, you can see me doing pantomime with.
Oh no, we can't.
Oh yes,
we can.
By hook or by crook, the Panda season will go on, and you can see me online and hopefully in some streamed into live venues with Magical Story Chest Theatre Company.
Ooh, exciting stuff. Okay, Andrew, where can everyone find you? Oh my God, that was terrifying.
Yeah, tomorrow night, Revenge of the Werewolf.
It's him! He's the werewolf. We know this now.
Well, why watch now?
Spoilers. It might be me. I don't know.
No, you'll find out.
Mention the werewolf. Yeah.
I'll mention that briefly in a second. JJ, our runner-up tonight. Where can everyone find you?
Well, I will also be in the werewolf show, but don't need any makeup, so that's cool. And I will be doing a 10-minute with Jay Suko, thank you. Next Wednesday, so that'll be quite fun. Looking forward to that.
Oh,
He's of
lovely.
a similar age and many more years' experience than I am.
Okay, so very quickly, I am David Postansky. You can find me on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, at David Postansky. The thing I'll just mention for myself is I released a book which will tell you how to play pretty much all of the games. We may have done something slightly different tonight, but pretty much all of the games that you'll ever see us do over this festival period at least. And you can get this on Amazon, you can get it as a Kindle edition, and you can get that worldwide. Teach you how to play over 100 improv games. And which means we now need to come to the current reigning and defending, not extremed, but extreme improv champion, Elkie.
Hello. I'm Elkie. You can find me tomorrow at the werewolf show. Ow! Yes. Yes. And I will be on the Extreme Improv podcast on Monday, dealing with mental health. And I'm teaching a character workshop on Friday, August 28th, and it's 2 hours long, and it's only £10. The price, it doesn't weigh that much. And you can find me everywhere at just Elkie TV, everywhere.
Okay, thank
Back to you, David.
Thank you so much, Elkie. Just for Extreme Improv, we're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, anything you can imagine, at Extreme Improv. We have our website, which has got all our social media links, plus all of the other shows and everything, the workshops, the information and everything for the festival, which is www.extremeimprov.co.uk. We've got a podcast network, so we've got lots of podcasts on all sorts of things, not just improv, and we have so many more. You can get these t-shirts on Amazon as well now, so do check those out. Oh, Hannah, you're wearing one. I didn't realise.
Yeah,
right, okay.
Arrived today.
Literally arrived halfway through the show.
Amazing. Okay, so with this, I will just remind you, if you want to see us again tomorrow, do check out Revenge of the Werewolf, because it's going to be epic. Working hard to make this a very different kind of show than what you may have seen before. But from me, from everyone else, I will say thank you so much. Stay safe, stay happy, and happy anniversary. I should remember that. Stay extreme, guys.
Thanks,
3
guys.
years.
Pleasure.
Woo! Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. And we are off the air. Great show, guys.
Great show.